start recording. Hello, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in to session one of the Ballad of a Scrumrat, or Ballad of a Scrumrat. I hope you're all having a great May 4th. This is a Star Wars session for the very first time. If you don't know, I'm a gigantic Star Wars fan. You're a decent-sized one. We're gonna do a sequel to this when Mando and Grogu comes out later this month, and then after that we don't know, but we will definitely return to Star Wars at some point in the future. We're big fans of it. I'm
Yeah.
Zach. This is Ashton.
What's up? Today I will be playing a Kel Dor. If you know Plo Koon, you'll know of that race. They have breathers on their face because they actually don't breathe oxygen. Is it carbon dioxide that they
Yes.
breathe? Yes. They breathe carbon dioxide instead, so they need
Covers the eyes too. It's like a whole mask.
Yeah.
Because if that was exposed,
bad. But he's very young. He is an orphan on the planet of Corellia, and he's just living it up. Sounds kind of similar to another character that we've played recently, but we won't talk about that.
That's okay. When we're looking back and you've played a billion people, it's just a coincidence that these characters are similar at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, this is Ballad of a Scrumrat. If you're a fan of Star Wars, or if you've seen Solo: A Star Wars Story, that term might be familiar. If you're not, watch and find out what a Scrumrat is. Outside of that, I don't have much else. Yesterday we streamed A Song of Ice and Fire.
Go watch that on YouTube
yeah.
right now.
Game of Thrones, a D&D game. We have 2 sessions left in that, so just keep an eye out for session 6 and 7. And then it'll be that those will be the last ones, so pretty big ones. We're trying actively in the Discord to schedule a regular D&D session. Our regular D&D game is the Choral Council. Triton, Orcs, Dwarves, D&D 5e, that what you're more used to. For this one, and for this A Song of Ice and Fire one, and for the superhero one we're playing in, it's all just a homebrew system by me. The Star Wars one is just Star Wars TTRPG. A Song of Ice and Fire is A Song of Ice and Fire TTRPG. The superhero one is a superpowered Earth. And when I have time, I would love to not only finish these systems, because none of them are complete, but go over them. So let us know if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah, I feel like you have kind of like a basis of a system that you can really put in anything at this point. It's that there's no actual stat. It's just modifiers that you edit.
Yes.
And then the proficiencies. It's kind of like D&D Light. You kind of everything that has a genre to it is stripped.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, your class today, like for example, your class today is essentially a ranger, and it's like a roguish subclass. But specifically, you are playing, yeah, and a lot of it's just changing termage too. So you don't have a class and a subclass. Your archetype is operative, and your specialization is scout. Operative examples: Aurasing rangers, snipers,
Bounty hunters, kind of.
Yeah.
Bounty hunters can pretty much be anything. But...
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Oh, and then I forgot to mention Dark Tether is our superhero game.
Yeah.
This is a one-off until we return back and do a second part, but that second part will be the end of this character for the time being. And like I said, we have 2 A Song of Ice and Fires left. There's a lot going on right now, but we're kind of wrapping up some things. In only a few weeks, our only focuses will be the superhero game and the D&D game. So if you're looking and you're like, this is a little confusing to follow, like I said, this is a part 1. Part 2 will be later this month, and then we won't see Jump again for a while. So super easy to digest. 5 sessions are out of A Song of Ice and Fire, The Ashes of Winter. Once 2 more out, it's just that 7. But yeah, outside of that, I think we already, or I guess let's go over some of our knowledge so people can feel like if they're watching. I'm very confident I can DM Star Wars without needing. That's my main thing. Your main thing is Dragon Ball Z. My main thing is Star Wars. I like it. What's your deepest Star Wars trivia you know?
I know, like I've seen all the movies. I have not seen all the shows. I don't know if I've finished a single Star Wars show.
It would have been
for
easy,
the Mandalorian.
like in 2020 to say that, because it was like basically 2 Clone Wars and Rebels. We've got multiple, and we never thought this would happen. Live action shows since then, like 5 or 6.
I need to watch Andor. I need to watch the Book of Boba Fett.
You can do that if you want.
That's okay.
Okay.
I just because it continues the Grogu story is legitimately
Yeah,
the
you
only
can literally
reason.
watch 2 episodes of that if you want.
Oh, okay. I probably will.
Grogu's only in 2.
Hey, are you a part of this?
Adorable. Sorry, I turned into a child. Um, yeah. If my top 3 is Empire, Andor, and Revenge of the Sith. What's your top 3?
Oh my gosh, dude, you're gonna hate me.
Oh. No, oh no, I guess we should get out the way. I don't hate any Star Wars really. Everything has booty cheek ass parts of it.
I just can't remember all their names right
No,
now.
they're fine. I like
But-
some of the sequels. I like some of Legends. This universe will be a combination of 2, and what is generally agreed to be the best parts of both mashed together.
Number 1 would probably be the first prequel movie.
Phantom
Even though
Menace.
it's a little rough, I know, but it's really good. I like it's some of the best child acting I've ever seen.
Yes,
Period.
Jake Lloyd is very good. It just sucks because that one could have been great if they made a few changes. Maul being more of a character, and Anakin and Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan having more of a relationship.
But
or a giant overhaul, getting rid of Qui-Gon and Anakin not being 9 and being a teen. But
that
overall,
was
the plot not bad at all.
I never finished that movie until like pretty recently, like the past like year. But I remember being a child and I would watch the beginning of that movie on repeat. The beginning of that movie is such a good introduction
fall
into
asleep.
Star Wars. Yeah, probably. I don't remember why. But yeah, that one. It would be. I think it's the Fall of Skywalker, the movie with the big tree scene fight, or is that not it?
Oh, Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
I love that tree scene
Andor?
fight.
Yeah, no, fuck yeah, awesome. Or are you thinking of Kashyyyk with the Wookiees or the Ewoks?
It's the one where Finn picks up the lightsaber.
Okay, so Force Awakens.
Force Awakens,
Oh,
okay.
trees! I was thinking green. No, that is a cool ass scene with white snowy trees.
Yeah, I just don't
and
remember.
That's
the
my
name.
favorite scene of Force Awakens. People say Rey shouldn't have won, but there's a reason they had Chewbacca shoot that motherfucker with a bowcaster. Literally, I think that's the reason. And there's a reason that earlier they showed that one shots most people. It's right before. It's super. A child could be like, "Oh, he got really hurt."
And also, Kylo Ren might have been fighting that fight, but I think Ben Solo lost.
Yeah. He's also just in an emotionally weakened state. He
Yeah.
tried to kill Han. Spoilers for a movie that came out when I was 10. You were 10. He tried to kill Han to strengthen himself, and Snoke downright says in the sequel, the action struck you to the bone. Literally that. And that's why I like when Han comes back as a Force Ghost in the 3rd sequel. Not really a Force Ghost. And says it had to happen because if Kylo didn't do that, he wouldn't turn to the light. That had to break him. Which is a really cool ending for a character that's not connected to the Force in a lot of major ways, to have his death be the reason one of the most powerful Darksiders ends. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. And then 3rd, New Hope.
New Hope.
It's easy.
People forget A New Hope, but in terms of like pure quality, that's right behind Empire. A New Hope's incredible.
It's very,
It's same as Phantom Menace, where some parts are just slow, but so much of it is ingenious. It's
I think
of the dynamics.
I
between
think
the characters.
People think that A New Hope is Empire Strikes Back, and it's not.
Definitely. I think Empire is definitely better of a film. People say A New Hope's the best. There's so much stuff you can tell he wanted to do that he could only do in Empire. A actual good lightsaber fight scene, more showings of the Force. There's no telekinesis. And the only Force thing we see is that he can know where to hit when his eyes are closed, Luke, and then when he shoots the torpedoes. And now we can think of that as telekinesis shoving them in. But the way it's presented in A New Hope, it's just the targeting system getting replaced by the Force.
Yeah.
But now we're so used to physical telekinesis, we kind of see it as into the whole. Okay.
But yeah, as you can tell from my opinions, I don't watch a ton of Star Wars or consume most of its media.
You a Cal Kestis fan?
I haven't finished either of the games. I've watched them. Which means I did not get all the content that I should have.
But fun as hell.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. I think the storyline's kind of fine a lot of the time, but the actual it is the best gameplay a Star Wars game has ever had since The Force Unleashed.
Correct.
The Force is it the Force?
The Force Unleashed. Yeah. Okay. I think it's incredible how they were able to put so many Sith type villains in those games without it feeling silly. Because when you're watching like the Clone Wars, you're like, oh, there's like 5 new Sith guys, but like one of them's from the High Republic, not frozen in carbonite, but frozen in something. That's cool as fuck. One of them is a hideout. He was banished by Mace Windu in a very cool prequel comic you can watch before anything. A lot of these guys, they weren't like really powerful Jedi that fell during the Clone Wars and turned evil. Some of them are hiding, and then you obviously have the Inquisitors. Awesome, yeah.
And then they never do enough with the High Republic. Like there's not enough consequences of that time.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like an afterthought.
Yeah. I have a if we were to run a game, I would have you guys be Jedi in the High Republic, and I have a very cool villain who's inspired by Ketherick Thorm from Baldur's Gate, J.K. Simmons. So terrifying. No, similar to how the Ashes of Winter, our Song of Ice and Fire game, is setting the seeds for events that will happen. You see a lot of setup for the prequel in, I think I have it called Twilight of the Republic, but that's a pretty generic title. I might change it before if we run that game. And it'd be cool too, because I want you guys all to play masters that can like be grandmasters to your guys' characters during the Clone Wars era. I think it's just so cool to play a character and then you're playing a young character 100 years later, and that character's a master now. Just a cool concept.
It's very cool, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know what I was gonna say, but yeah, I think I'm good to start.
Cool.
Oh, one last thing, because I haven't told Zachary this either. I am setting this character up just to min-max. Everything I have
I could
done
have predicted that, motherfucker.
has just been min-maxing. I would like to read out my skill proficiencies really
yes.
quick. I have sleight of hand, stealth, athletics, acrobatics, initiative, and perception, which are like the top ones.
Definitely. Nothing wrong with that.
Athletics and acrobatics are kind of on the back
Yeah.
foot there,
But sometimes you have to do an athletics, so it's good you have that as a backup. You got that from your race, and you have a couple other racial abilities, which is cool. Keldor.
Yeah, for when it comes to species abilities is
Right.
what you have it in.
Species, not race.
Yeah,
More
I get
sci-fi terminology.
atmospheric dependency. Cannot breathe a standard oxygen atmosphere without assistance. You need the oxygen mask, and it has some other stuff that happens if you don't have an oxygen mask on. I also have dark vision. I can see in dim light as in 60 feet as if it was bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim. A stoic mind. Your mental discipline grants resilience. You have advantage on checks to resist mental attacks. So like force
That
brain
type
stuff.
of shit, or like
You think drugs?
Anybody that kind of because I took that from like mind control saving throws from D&D, like some races have that,
yeah.
or like psychic damage, but I feel like that's going to come up a lot more or less, so just try to apply that, just be a
Whenever I can.
Yeah.
I'm good at that.
It also falls to like if you're high and someone's like lying to you and trying to pry, maybe something like that. You can use a mental instead of a charismatic, maybe.
I have, for my class abilities, I have rushing movement, which equal times to my dex mod, which is at +5, by the way. So I would get to do this 5 times. I can use my dash on a bonus action. And then have reliable talents, which means I can hold my breath for twice as long and not eat food for twice as long as my species normal amount.
That's a ranger ability, so that's a very good Keldor combination with
Can't Keldors survive in space for a little bit amount of time?
A couple minutes, yeah.
So
that is
like 4 minutes in space. It's pretty good.
You can equal to your con mod is how many minutes you do not need to breathe.
Oh, okay.
So if whatever that is, if it's +2, you that ability what?
Like 2.
+2, so it's not 4 minutes.
No, it's 1 +1, so I get 2.
Okay. But every time you upgrade that,
yeah,
it'll innately buff that, which buffs that.
And then I have sneak attack, which
2
is
minutes
just
without breath is good. Most dudes are like 45, isn't it? Isn't the world record like 2 minutes 12 seconds?
Something like
so
that.
So for a sci-fi character, 2 minutes as a level 1, not bad.
That's true. I then have sneak attack. It's just normal D&D sneak attack, pretty much. And then hit and run. Once per day, you can use your full movement speed after hitting a target.
Which that should be once per long rest. I wrote that late at night. So just
it's once per.
Whichever. It's the same idea of once you take a big nap, that's when you can do it again. Once per day is actually kind of worse than once per long rest.
Really?
You can long rest multiple times in like 24 hours. You can wake
8
up.
Hours. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you can wake. Yeah, or like you can wake up. So let's say you wake up at 8 o'clock. Long rest 4 p.m. Long rest 2 a.m. You can eat like 3 in a day.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, long rest makes more sense.
Yeah.
And then that is about it.
You're level 1.
Yes.
Mm.
So I get a lot of stuff
Yeah.
because I'm a ranger rogue type guy.
Yeah, which that's a very ability heavy class, and I've also been giving you a little leeway as you're the only person here. As of and I don't know. I guess it's because the Game of Thrones books or the show jump around so much, but I really did feel the need for you to play multiple characters in Ashes of Winter. But in Dark Tether, the superhero one, you have one guy, and I don't feel like that's too little. And for
Yeah.
this, you have one guy. No, uh,
Star Wars would make a little bit more sense to
I
have like
think
two
so, yeah.
people, but it
But
also
then you run the risk of it being like so much because everyone in your game's in Westeros.
all those threads pull on each other.
Yes.
Star Wars
If
has
you
a
had a
lot of
Jedi-
individual threads
That'd
going
be
on.
kind of cool if you're fucking like hiding from a random Crimson Dawn on Dathomir, but then you cut to someone fighting Inquisitors on Coruscant. It's just fucking.
That would be cool, yeah.
That would be cool. We're not gonna do that.
It's not happening.
And you had to be clear.
Let me be clear.
If you're afraid that Vader's gonna show up or anything, no. Do you want him to?
Like I said yesterday, don't trust this man because the first session of Star Wars I ever played with him, he sent Boba Fett at us.
I put Boba Fett in the world of Tatooine, and 6 people looked at me and said, "We're gonna get him."
This is a lesson in propaganda. Anyway, we can continue.
Threats could happen. You fucking blow up the Capitol. They would send Imperial agents, whether it's an Inquisitor or it depends.
It'd be somebody important.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna like not let it happen, but
if it does happen, it's your fault.
If you watched Mando and you were annoyed when CGI Luke Skywalker popped up, don't gotta worry about that. We're dealing with criminal shit in a criminal area.
If it just wasn't CGI, it would have been a really sick scene.
I would prefer a recast. I don't think that was the issue. Is Mando gives Grogu up, and then he goes and takes him back from Luke in the Book of Boba Fett, and then season 3 is the Mando and Grogu adventures again.
I mean, he trains with him for a little bit. He learns a little bit.
Yeah, but the point was to like show giving up attachment, which that's the entire.
You're right.
That's the entire other issue of them writing Luke's order is predetermined to fail in canon. Because that just happened. So they're giving Luke the issues that his father had, or the whole entire previous council, where they think attachments are bad. You ain't gonna see that in my game. Finding out what happens to Grogu in my game, where like Luke wouldn't force Din to give him up. Din's probably more allied with the Jedi, just babysitting Grogu at school or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. That would make sense.
Din's main arc in season 1 is kind of becoming a decent person. So going from a hardened criminal to straight up like a protector of Jedi or a Mandalorian fighting with Jedi, that seems like a natural progression for a world where Luke's order doesn't suck like the previous one did.
It's so hard with Luke because no matter what you do with his character, it's not gonna feel right.
Yeah.
Just because the type of character he was, you're meant to like put yourself in his shoes. So no matter what you do with him in his future, it's not gonna feel like him because everybody has their own perception.
People that hated on Hermit Luke in the sequels would hate what happens to Luke. Luke becomes a bad guy.
In the Legends?
Not permanently, but he attempts to infiltrate Emperor Palpatine, a living again, the clone of Palpatine's order, and fails. Or he succeeds, but he falls to propaganda, and he has a red lightsaber, and he fights Leia, and he fights Mara Jade, his wife, before they're married. Luke fails.
Crazy.
I think Luke kills a couple people. He has the Sith eyes. He's completely breaks compared to the sequels. A brief moment of failing, and then Luke goes on to become the black hole controlling grandmaster old white guy, Jesus. But before that, he fails completely.
Him succumbing to the dark side does make sense with the ending being him being this crazy, doing all this cool stuff, but I just don't see it if that isn't the goal.
I agree, yeah. But yeah, you guys, and if we talked a bit about this before stream, I do want to do like whether it's a third video for the Ballad of Scrumrat, but it's nothing to do with Jump, just showing different scenes in the area. I'd love to do that spread, like write short stories in my Star Wars universe that are heavily spread out. So let's say we make a video reading 10 short stories. It can go Clone Wars, High Republic, Old Republic, Old Man Luke on his deathbed, just sprinkling in lore drops to kind of set up the idea of different things. But that's far in the future. Like I said, currently our eyes are set on Jup. Low boy.
Jup Cormel.
Jup Cormel. So, picture.
So goated at naming characters.
Picture Panning
Scrolling
down, yes.
text.
Star Wars Ballad of a Scrumrat. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. The iron grip of the galactic empire tightens across the galaxy. Certain words that I'll say with emphasis are capitalized because that's how they are in the opening crawl. Names and stuff are all caps.
When things are all caps, can you do this as well,
Yes.
please? Thank you.
The iron grip of the galactic empire tightens across the galaxy. In the shipyards of Corellia, once symbols of independence, massive warships are now built to serve imperial domination. In the sprawling capital of Coronet City, the light of authority burns brighter than ever. The Corellian security force, once a partner to order, now acts as an extension of imperial will, crushing dissent and policing the desperate. Yet in the shadows, crime grows stronger still. Syndicates grow more cunning, scurrying beneath the surface. Among them, the ruthless Halcyon brood and the far-reaching Black Sun expand their influence, thriving in the chaos. As powerful Corellian noble houses pledge loyalty to tyranny, and the underworld sharpens its claws, a young survivor rises from the gutters. In the underbelly of Coronet City, a young Scrumrat named Jup Cormel begins his climb.
Yeah.
This would be the third time ever in a Star Wars media we pan up from the opening crawl to a planet instead of down. We plan to Corellia, a planet that, despite some areas that are smoggy and some areas that are black, mostly looks like Earth. Is theorized to be Earth, possibly. Blue and green looks like Earth, big white clouds. But then we cut closer, and thick smog, heavy above a city. The background image we have here is from Coruscant, the district where Dooku meets with Palpatine. But we looked at some Corellia images and they all just look too clean for the most part. This is much more in line with what the Empire has done. Corellia was always a shipyard district through industrialization, but the Empire has increased that tenfold. It's like the second or third biggest planet where they make Star Destroyers.
Does Cal start on
Braca.
Braca.
We're in the city. We see people fighting, aliens bickering, a mugging happen, a shooting. We see patrol stormtroopers. This planet is currently occupied by stormtroopers. If it was being sieged by an army, it'd be those mud troopers. We see them in Andor. We see them in Solo. They don't have the white. They have like brown, and they look more like Marines. But because Corellia is a capital of the Empire, stormtroopers are here. But mostly patrol troopers. We saw some of them in Solo too. They're like cops. They only have a pistol, and they have a unique helmet design. We see them at toll booths. We see someone speed past and one of them gets on a bike and speeds after them. This is what patrol troopers look like. So you like stormtroopers if stormtroopers were SWAT and patrol troopers were cops, essentially. Yeah, they only have a pistol, which kind of puts them in a precarious situation. That is what most of the stormtroopers look like in the city. Though there are regular stormtroopers, captains, heavy infantry. Most of what you're used to evading and you're used to fighting off against are just those guys. Your first gun was probably wrestled from them. But as we exit Coronet City and we go past the bay that used to be beautiful, the harbor that used to be beautiful, it's now black and thick, mudded water. We cut out and we go to areas of Corellia that are not as sufferant of the industrialization, though there are still the effects. The area on Corellia, the air is almost all smog everywhere you're at. Except for the capital. Coronet City is the capital city, but there's a district of Coronet City that is above the smog. A very common comparison I see is it's like Detroit. So New York and LA have a ton of nice areas. Detroit only has like a couple of nice areas for tourists, and a lot of it is like housing districts outside of that. That's a common comparison I see to Corellia, and that is accurate for this. But outside of Coronet City, we come to beautiful, lush, choked out some of the trees, browned from, or the leaves browned from the smog, but fighting to stay alive, a rhythm flowing through it. A swamp, a marsh. We see a little frog, the same frogs that Grogu has a habit of eating, bounce, and then a speeder blows by and kind of bursts them forward, and then a couple speeders fly past them, and we see a tiny robot that is recording them, and we cut to cheering inside of this hall that is watching these people race on TVs. This is not pod racing, so there's not two heavy engines. This is speed bike racing, or swoop racing, rather.
It's because they sound
So-
like swoop when they go by.
Maybe. We're at the Agrilat Swoop Racing Swamp Circuit, and Jup rushes in with 100 Imperial credits that he wants to put down on the rumored to win Celestin, Dongaros Flairn. So yeah, we kind of pan to the back of your head like bobbing. You're kind of keeping your head down. Pull your hood back. You're a Keldor. What do you look like? What's your skin tone? What's your helmet look like? How old do you look? How tall?
This Keldor has a pretty smooth looking mask. Most masks have like some intricate designs going on. It's kind of like a personal show of like it's like clothing.
Yes.
Like you showing yourself as with these designs and stuff.
Some of them are more warfare focused for the marshals, with like those pikes used as weaponry. There's
Which this is all assumptions based on this, but like every single one seems to be a little bit different,
Yeah.
so that it would make
and
sense.
there's like
that
gas
that's what it
mask
is.
variants if you're in a thick area, but that isn't.
Yeah.
That doesn't apply here. Maybe you could. It's probably
I could
annoying.
get that.
Smog is probably so it's not something that hurts you outright, but once you have enough
Same
Imperial
as
credits,
people.
that'd be nice. Yeah.
But his is just completely smooth. It's not like glistening or anything, but it's just completely smooth over. And his skin tone is probably a little pinkish, almost unnatural. Looks like someone who's very, very warm. And he is, I would say, 5'8", most likely. I hadn't thought about that before, but 5'8" seems to make sense. And he is 18 years of age.
Keldor reach maturity at around 17 or 18, so you're kind of the equivalent of like 19 or 20-ish, but definitely seen as young by most people. So you walk up and kind of plop your Imperial credits down. There's a Mon Calamari, which is Admiral Akbar's race, a fish person, all black with like big green orbs on the side of his head, and he's like smoking this little vape-looking device. He's like, how can I help you?
20 on what was
You had 100
Oh, 100.
Dongaros Flairn. If you wanted.
100 on a Dongaros Flare.
Okay. What's your name?
Put me down as Jup.
He pulls down this little device and inserts the credits, and they kind of suck down into it. You hear them clatter on a safe below. It's like, Jup.
It's a Cormel.
Cormel. He's typing on a thing, and you see the Galactic Basic Orabesh type out. He's like, all right. Have a good race.
Thank you.
You turn in, make a perception check as you're seeing people race by. You got here a little late. It's in the last quarter of the race.
That's gonna be a
This is
14.
14. This is the first time you've ventured out this far, but you had a really good lead that this would be profitable. For comparison, you've been saving up this 100 for a long time. This is a big gamble. You normally get 5 a day, if that, credits from stealing or robbing or things like that. Yeah, 14. It looks like most people are focused on the game, of course. There's a very active bar with like a 4-armed, skinny-necked species behind it. Corellia is a human colony, a planet, but the farther away from Coronet City, you see more and more non-humans. So there's Rhodians, Celestins, which is they look weird. Who's named Numb?
He is a Celestian, but
Celestin, yeah, Lando's co-pilot.
yes.
Yeah, so those guys, Quarrens, which are those squid guys. Yeah, there's probably a pretty predominant aquatic subspecies or aquatic population due to the fact that hundreds of years ago this was a great place for aquatic people before the smog, but they still live here, of course. Yeah, mostly humans and then near humans, so like Umbarans, people that look humanoid, but yeah.
Jup is going to find a random seat that he can watch the races from, and he's going to tap on the shoulder of whoever's next to him, and he's going to go, who'd you vote for? Not
Barn.
vote for. Bet on.
And Barn turn, so they have pale white hair, like in a ponytail, androgynous. Their heads in a kind of space helmet, but it's thin. And you see an oxygen pushing in there, or an air substance. They cannot breathe oxygen as well. Um, Dongaros Flairn, many of my contacts have said that supposedly he is the new up and comer.
I see. Thank you. How much you put on him?
Why do you want to know?
I'm just wondering. I put 100 on him, so I'm trying to see like how much I'm gonna get back.
I would not expect a large payday, but I would believe you'll leave here. Coming back around just outside of the area you guys are in is Dongaros, and then a couple of seconds later, people rat on his tail. I will assume you'll leave here with more than you came in with.
Thank you, sir.
He kind of sits back. You look around. You hear like a commotion, like an arguing, and you turn around. There's a Deveronian, which is like a devil, red skin and two big horns, that is fighting with a Wookiee, punching, and they're kind of in the corner.
And by the way, the reason he sounds a little funky is because his face mask is
Yeah.
shitty. When he upgrades it, he's gonna sound different. I
Well,
promise.
have you heard Plo Koon talk?
It's similar.
Yeah, like a modulated, kind of very deep.
It's this one's I'm making more gravelly. I'm gonna clear it up.
I like that because your filters are probably fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there anything else you'd like to do before the race ends? The race is almost over. They just have to reach right back around here.
I am going to get up from my seat and begin walking in the back of the aisles, and I'm going to attempt to pickpocket someone.
Cool. So
Picksocket. No, that's cyberpunk.
First, make a perception check.
That is going to be a 15.
A 15? A bang.
Bang.
There's a couple people that look decently important. You notice that there is a tall, probably 6'2", 3", pale skin, near human. The only thing that makes him look inhuman is these thin red strips up his face that are pale, like pink actually. He has slicked back blonde hair, and he has like a black, almost imperial, but definitely not imperial, just that kind of aesthetic. And he's just sitting there with like a drink in his hand, and his legs crossed, and he's looking out over the area and talking with an associate that has the same aesthetic as him, of black and like streaks of gold, but they have a big heavy helmet and a big gun, and you don't know what race they are, but they're sitting there speaking in some alien language, and he's responding in English.
I am going to walk past them, and as I'm walking past, I'm just going to slip 2 fingers into his pocket and just take out whatever I can and walk past.
Cool. Make a sleight of hand check.
Dexterity. Oh my god. I think I should have advantage because he's distracted by the races.
Would you pickpocket someone that's not distracted?
That doesn't mean I shouldn't have advantage. I'm doing it because I knew I'd have advantage.
Yeah, but you're gonna only pickpocket people.
But by the way, I have a stoic mind, so this doesn't affect me.
You fucking up.
You told me to use it.
I think.
No,
I'll roll a wisdom on him. He doesn't have enough fantastic wisdom to see how engrossed he is. He got a total of 1. He has a -2 to wisdom, and I rolled a 3. So I'll say you can't have advantage.
Thank you. I rolled a 3 on the dice, by the way. I don't know what that would have been.
I rolled a 3 also.
Okay, that's slightly better. I have a +7. That's gonna be 13.
13. Okay. So you reach in, and the only thing you're able to pull out is this little signet of like, it seems like a coin almost, and it has a symbol of 2 colors. So it's like half and half, but then there's a small circle on each side of the other color. So it's all black and a circle of gold. And then the bottom half is all gold and a circle of black. And the circle makes 2 halves of a circle in the middle. You kind of flip it in your hand. You want to make a history check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 7.
7. Based on just the vibe of both of them, they're both wearing the colors of this sigil. You don't think that it's corporate security or imperial in any way. And they don't seem like they're both representatives of a noble faction. This is most likely a criminal signet, which is helpful to you to a degree, but right now you just have unknown criminal signet in
I
your.
am going to begin walking back past them, and while I'm walking past them, I'm going to lean down and pretend to pick it up, and I'm going to walk up to him and say, sorry, excuse me, I think you dropped this.
Can I get a deception check with advantage?
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Corellian patrol troopers, when they see a space hound. I couldn't think of the actual space dog race, but I love them. What are they called? I don't know. You see them in this movie. I love those little fucking ugly things. Their eyes are like here and their mouth here. It's gross as hell. But I love them.
I remember.
Yeah, they're so sick. What? So what'd you say? Fucking.
Hey, I'm sorry. I think you dropped this on the ground. I'm just handing it back to
He
you.
kind of turns like offended at first, and the guy goes to pull a gun, and he's like, "Wait, Eamon." I did not name him Eamon. I want to be clear. I'm
Whatever
a big
you
Game
say,
of Thrones
buddy.
fan. Also, this guy's named Eamon, and it is Aemon. Same as there's no space Y or sci-fi in it.
Okay, George.
It has to be a Game of Thrones reference.
It has to be.
Eamon. He goes, "Careful, Eamon. Thank you. It was just upon the ground."
Yes, it seems to have fallen out of your pocket.
He takes it gingerly. What's your name, boy?
Jup.
Jup.
I would prefer to leave it at that.
Fair enough. I'm Dryden. And he goes to kind of take your hand gingerly.
I need to keep the accent. I need to stop. I pulled it away for a second.
Yeah. I'm Dryden. If you're ever in need and in a area of the capital, I would be. And come looking for work, I suppose, for me.
That'd be wonderful. Thank you.
I don't stay here often. Just ask about Dryden Voss. Ask around. I drift around.
If you don't mind me asking, what does that little thing represent?
I don't believe this is something he would share willingly. I believe it's hidden.
It's an orange.
That's an orange. I'm a big fan of oranges. And kiwis. That's why there's two different colors. I'm a big fruit, you see. Okay.
That's why you grabbed my hand that way.
No, he is the public head of this faction. Crimson Dawn. We are a criminal enterprise, I guess is the noble way to say it. What'd you roll?
This is on a history check. That's going to be a 13.
Crimson Dawn's bad. Above Black Sun, in some ways above the Hut Cartel, definitely above like the Falling Empire. Crimson Dawn is up there. Let me get you some actual info. You got a 13?
Yeah.
Yes. Tell me about Crimson Dawn. Don't tell me its history. Mostly they're just exploiters. They're protectorates of a lot of nations that they can easily wipe out. They have a lot of
What you know about Maul?
Maul?
Doesn't he take over the? Isn't that the whole thing?
You don't know nothing, Black.
Oh.
They're mostly known for warfare. The Pikes are in control of spice trade. Crimson Dawn is warriors. They employ many powerful figures. On a 13, you don't know this, but yeah, ex-Sith types are enforcers for them. That's just giving you info that you don't have, though, so I'm not going to say that. But no, you know easily that Crimson Dawn is known for...
What you know about Asajj?
What you know about Asajj, boy? Warfare is their trade. They're kind of PMCs. They work with the Empire, private military contractors. They work with the Empire a decent amount. Warfare is their trade, definitely. Yes.
Well, I appreciate the offer of a job. Yes. Shit. I'm trying to think of what he would say.
Would you like Eamon's contact information?
Yes, that'd be great. Thank you. You would take it from him. And hello. Thank you.
Giant, big, black helmet you can't see through. That's like kind of Master Chiefy, or in the way that it's bald.
I'm not like the. I'm speaking to the other guy.
Yeah.
He's looking at me like that now.
Yeah. Quickly add Amon's what?
Amon's contact.
Yeah, and I'll find out what they actually are. I used to be so good about this. I could name this shit databanks. I can name these things off the top of my head. Now I do have to Google because I'm running so many different things and I feel like a failure. What are the Scomp Link? Nope. Comlink. A Scomp Link is a fucking screwdriver. Comlinks. They're
That's
those tiny
That's what
things
the
that they speak
astromechs
into.
push out of there.
But it also exists as its own thing that hackers can use. Correct. Comlink. Yeah, you can talk at any moment. It's supposed to be a range of a couple planets. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Dryden says, yeah, Dryden Voss, where Crimson Dawn is always looking for new enforcers to quench out its enemies. So
I see. I'm not really the kill a whole bunch of people in one time kind of person. I'm more of the take something out of somebody's pocket and hand it back to them type.
well, sometimes you need someone that can dispatch multiple men at once, and sometimes you need someone that can do one thing at a time.
I can do that.
We will reach out to you if we're in the area, I suppose.
Thank you. And he's gonna walk out.
Enjoy the race. You walk off.
Did he notice that Jep told him what he did? I don't think he would care at this point, but
you walk off.
Okay. I should say I don't know if he'd care at this point, but
yeah, by the time you turn back, Dawn Gross bursts through first, and people start to cheer. A couple people fight out, and you hear the mechanical device behind the safe automatically go off so that no one can tamper with it. Start dispensing credits, automatically going through its computer system. And an astromech comes up. It has a pointed head. It's all green plated. It's kind of scuffed and gray under that, and it begins putting. Same way R2 has a tray with drinks on him. It begins doing that. I should have said this earlier. You gave your thumbprint to get it back, and it goes up to you.
What do I put my thumb on your head, or? Well, you could have done that first. He's gonna put his thumb on it.
You do that, and kind of pops open. You see that the reading says 200 Imperial credits, but as you open, a sixth or whatever is missing. It's only 175. And the astromech's just staring at you.
I need some more. I need 200. This is 175.
The astromech begins to slowly drive off.
With my money?
No, he took it.
Oh, okay.
You get to keep the case. No, he probably would. You probably would have dumped it into a bag, and then he takes the case back and snaps it shut and enters it, and then.
I'm going to then walk up to. What the fuck? What do I do? They're not gonna believe me. I'm going to. I can't pick up the fucking astromech. That's heavy as shit.
You can attempt to hack it and stop it. You can kind of shove it. You can kind of talk to it. You can talk to any member. You can talk to Dryden and say if you want to use him. Hey, Carmine Falcone, I know we just met. This gas station. You know what you roll, brother.
Dude, this vending machine won't dispense my chips.
The drink machine sucks here.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Or you can leave. You have more money than you came in here with.
I don't.
Or you can pickpocket more money if you're disappointed. You can rob the safe.
I am going to walk up to the. I think this is fun because he rips off other people, but he expects others to uphold their ends of the deal. So I'm gonna walk up to the register, or the guy I was speaking to before when I placed my bet. I'm gonna go. The machine only gave me 175, and drop the bag that I put the money in.
Yeah, that's our licensing fee, so to speak.
I need 200.
Listen.
No. You listen. Give me 200.
Make a intimidation or a persuasion check. Whoa, this is interesting. Sorry. This is concept art for patrol troopers that that top one. That's the Death Trooper helmet. That's intense.
I'm only saying this because I know this would be negative to what I want to happen. But can you just have him react how he would react to that without any kind of roll?
Do you want me to do that?
'Cause I'm only saying this because I know it's going to go badly. I would not be saying this, but I thought the words I said would affect it well.
I'll say make a roll, and I'll let
Okay.
you know if the roll changed anything.
Okay. It was just deception or persuasion. I don't have proficiency in either, so 16.
16? Okay, so he's not gonna go beep and just shut her up for the night. That's if you said just let it happen, he was gonna go and just be
My hand gets cut off.
What? Listen, kid, we gotta make our money somewhere.
I was told I was gonna get 200 credits. You should tell me about the licensing fee before.
Best I can do is 10 more. We all got kids to feed. These imperial taxes are only rising and rising. And Calamari are big. He has big fish arms that are like fat, and especially because he's a smoker, he looks like he has diabetes or whatever.
Can I have him roll a persuasion check?
He's a big spaghetti burger in front of him. He's like, yeah.
Against me.
I like that. He probably has a -3. So that's a total of 2. You do whatever you want to do, brother. You're far outside of the capital city. This is the first time you've ever been out to the sticks, and you're going right back to New York. You can blow this bitch up if you want. I'm not pushing you in any direction. I always try to encourage my players to know that they can literally do anything. You can start a shootout right here if you think you desperately need that money. You probably haven't gave up money to who you're supposed to in quite some time. You also just made a friend that's decently wealthy, but also maybe decently volatile. You can try to rob from anybody else. If you want to, try to find a fucking restraining bolt, put it on our astromech, and take the fucking astromech home with you. Or report these guys to the fucking cops. You can do literally anything.
I'm trying to decide what he would do, and I'm at the point where I think he'd pull out his gun.
Okay.
Fuck it, it's very Star Wars. He's gonna pull out his gun and point it
like
at
that, or like on the table. Does he go like that, or does he go in this establishment with a lot of criminals?
No. He is going to pull out his thermal detonator, and he is going to set it on the table with his finger over the red button.
Leia reference.
Is it?
Yeah,
I forgot that. You're right, yeah.
And I love that they had Han do that in Solo, a Star Wars movie, but with a rock. Which means he probably told Leia that story, but he failed to mention it was a rock. So she actually did it.
Which makes her so much cooler than that fucking asshole. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, you generally... the blaster you do have is a A180. It's Jin's pistol in a Rogue One. It's one of the few reconfigurable blasters. You can put a ton of attachments on that bitch and make it into a sniper. You just have to. You have a flight suit on. You have all these tiny pieces of tech that you probably have to.
I forgot to mention the flight suit.
Yeah, you have a flight suit, probably tan, probably some scorch marks on it.
Probably tan and then some yellow like stripes on it.
And yeah, you can turn that into a carbine also, or like not a shotgun, but a pistol, carbine, and sniper. You only have the sniper configuration parts at this moment. Cool. Yeah, you just set that. Make an intimidation check with advantage. Wait.
10.
10. Okay. Listen, kid.
Just give me the money.
You came a long way in your life. I assume you want to die over 25 credits?
I've almost died over less.
You know what I think would be cool? Is this is a real life bank robbery technique if you're speaking to him through a glass, but you shove that in the transfer hole.
Yeah.
So it can't close. That's a real life bank robbery technique. People have done that. Put hand grenades in that bank teller slit that you can reach.
But then how do I activate it?
You can put your fucking jam your fingers in, or if the button's on the top, you can put it in sideways and.
Yeah, you're right.
Keep it done. If you want to. Fuck it. And you see he goes and grabs his bag and pulls out 25, whether he personally took them or this is his own money. Here, move the fucking grenade. And shoves 25 through. Actually, he shoves about 30 through. Just fucking. So you're at
205
205, counting the 10 that you did not have, so you have 215. Just get the hell out of here.
I got you. And he's gonna take it and leave.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of put your hood back up, go out into the night. It's like early morning. There's light drizzle. You came here on a tram, so you just kind of have to wait for it to come back. It's going right back to the city. Yeah.
Heck yeah, yeah. And I'm just gonna probably head back to Lady Proxima's.
So
Do I know how much I owe her right now?
you don't owe her anything. She'll beat you if you don't give enough money every certain days, or it's
If I just don't check in, she'll get me.
Yeah. Or if you're living there, because she has a den, you can sleep in these tiny areas. It's similar to the camp from Red Dead. Like, people are gonna come harass you, except that they're not gonna be as nice as Dutch if you don't put in money. And if you want to live nicer, you can put in more and more money.
Well,
You
not
do
as
get
nice as
rewarded.
Dutch to Arthur specifically.
But you do get rewarded if you actually do give coin or credits. So you see, you're kind of waiting for a second, and then another second, a fat short Rhodian comes up to you. You're waiting for the. He has like an orange complexion. You waiting for the tram?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Tram's shut down for the day. Something about a bombing on the track. And he kind of steps to the side. A very shitty repulsor truck. Shaking. 5 credits a pop. I'll drop you off at the inside of the city. And you see there's like a couple other people in there. A mother and her child get inside of it right now and give money to another Rhodian that looks like his partner.
Do it for nothing, and I protect the ride.
Are you a
Yes.
warrior?
And I'm gonna pull my gun out from my side a little bit. This isn't a threat, I promise.
It's bigger than mine.
Most things of mine would be.
Come on. Come on. And yeah, we kind of cut to this tiny truck is going like along the side of the tracks, but it's flying in the air. Some like smog is coming out of it. The tram passes by.
I got it for free.
Yeah, but it's gonna take you longer.
Yeah.
A couple of hours pass. You come like closer to noon. You can't really tell though because the shitty state of the city, the rain, the smog, it's kind of always perpetually dark. And he kind of comes up and arrives at a toll booth and parks it. A patrol trooper comes up to the side door. He's like, shut the crap down, please." Modulated that the stormtrooper voice. "Shut the crap down, please." The driver goes, "I'm just bringing people back in from. I'm a farmer. Is this really necessary?" And he goes, "Yes." Kind of slams down, having no landing craft. Shit. And the door slowly opens, and two patrol troopers kind of come inside.
How close are we to the city?
You're in the city now. Technically, you need papers or proper documentation to have a firearm, but along the outside of the outskirts, that wouldn't be what they're looking for. So yeah, they're just calmly looking through, kind of looking at people's faces. Moving. There's about 15 people in this like short bus kind of type of vehicle.
Cool.
One comes up to you. "What's your name?"
Do I have papers?
They're probably pretty expensive. Paralleling how it's difficult to become a legal citizen of America, I don't think it'd be easy for you to become a legal citizen of Corellia, even though you were born here. I normally don't say directly paralleling, but people say just come here legally. It's a difficult and arduous process that takes years and thousands of dollars sometimes. So I don't think you've made enough money in your life to ever get papers. But it's not like, for this instance, it's for documentation, not to like kick you out because he doesn't think you're a local. In a spacefaring galaxy, being a local or being a legal citizen is not a big deal. It's just if they have documentation on you. So I don't think you have docs or like scan docs, but they might have your name written down. Have you ever given your name? Do you give your name, Jep Cormel?
I think he would.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they can search you up if they care. The one behind him is like typing down everything he's saying on one of those iPads with computer tech. You have one. What's it called? It's not in your inventory. It's in your backstory. Computer Star Wars. Once I find out the name, add yours.
PDA.
PDA.
Personal something to.
You can add
something.
pocket computer for now. That's not what I'm thinking of. It's those fucking. And did you add Eamon's contact information? Yeah, that character got his name from Solo, and Solo came out in 2018, same year as the last season of Game of Thrones. It's gotta be a Game of Thrones.
Especially with the Aemon that we know of
Mhm.
being so prominent in that time frame. Being the only Targaryen still on Westeros. But anyway.
Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you were yet.
He's on the wall.
Yeah, in the Ashes of Winter, you said, are there any prominent house members that have become Maesters? Aemon's up there right now.
He survives all that time?
He's Aegon's elder brother. He goes up there so he doesn't become king, and Aegon can become king.
And he's still there at the point of Game of Thrones?
He's
That's
old as fuck.
insane.
He's 90-something. He's in his 90s.
That's crazy.
He's old for that world.
That is wild.
He's in his 20s now. 70 years later, he's in his 90s.
Damn.
We're not here for that, though. I will find... do you know what I'm talking about? It's like bottom 3/4 of it is a typing pad, and they're just, yeah.
Yeah.
A tiny screen, yes.
Jup.
He kind of looks, and the guy behind him types. The guy behind him doesn't have a helmet. He has like a chin strap and a helmet. He kind of looks like a cadet. And he types and goes, and the patrol looks back. What do you got on you today?
Jup Cormel.
Roll,
I'm telling them my full name so they can try again.
He looks back and the guy types in Cormel. He's like, there's only one Jup in our files.
Oh.
And he turns back. He's like, well, just what do you have on you today? We don't want to frisk you now.
Well, I'd more like to ask what you have on you today, and it could be 20 more credits, and I'm going to start pulling from my bag.
He just puts his hand up slowly.
I'm going to slowly pull it out.
Data pad. It's just a fucking data pad.
Data pad.
You have a data pad. It's like a personal computer. Why could I not fucking think of that? Yeah, you don't have to roll. Yeah, you slowly pull out. He takes it and goes, we're done here. And he goes back out, and then...
God damn it.
Why, it's sad you just lost, Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, data pad, basically an iPad. Some of them have computer like keyboards on them. Yours definitely has a big clunky keys on it. Definitely. So that happens, and then you guys wait a few seconds. The Rhodian begins to start his thing back up, but then the door slides back open and one guy steps in. This is a stormtrooper, not a patrol trooper. Where'd you say he was? And the patrol trooper kind of points, and he goes over, and he right next to you grabs a Chiss, blue-skinned, red eyes Thrawn species. He kind of drags him, and he goes, "What are you doing? Get off of me!" And he goes, "You're coming with us." A blaster shot fires off, and that stormtrooper gets hit in the side. And the patrol trooper freaks out and pulls a gun out, and in his side for the Chiss goes to aim. Are you doing anything?
I want my $20 back. I'm gonna pull out my gun too and aim at the troopers outside of the car.
Okay. So yeah, the patrol trooper's shot goes wide, and the Chiss shooter hits him directly in the head. The cadet right by the doorway freaks out and runs away. You point your gun out like iron bar slits. Yeah, while this happens, two stormtroopers go and hit the wall. They immediately begin firing at the thing as the Chiss runs forward and puts a gun to the blaster to the back of the Rhodian's head and goes, "Drive, drive, drive!"
I'm going to, while they're getting the car started again, I'm going to go to the back of the car and try and grab my money off of that guy.
Yeah, you just go right in front of him. You can shoot him, and you're just taking your shit at it back. To grab him, and we can help to pay. Grab him, and he's trying to think of something to offer you, and he can't think of anything. He's just holding his side.
I am just gonna look at him and go, "I'm sorry," and he's gonna shoot him.
Okay. Yeah. No ammo. Ammo does exist in Star Wars, but we're not gonna bother keeping track of it.
First jump kill.
You've shot a stormtrooper. The Chiss turns around and like aims at you and goes, "Good job," and puts the thing back. as laser doors kind of shut, the Rodian flies his big shitty truck forward and gets clipped slightly on the back end. It bursts off a wall panel and air's whipping now. A little Toydarian Sawato speech. He goes, "Ah, shit!" Kind of and flies out the window so he can get out of the situation and gets sucked. And
I'm going to walk over to the Chiss that was directing the Rodian
Yeah.
to drive, and I'm gonna grab his shoulder and I'm like, "Do you have money?
Yes, we have coin.
Will you pay me for helping you?"
Yes.
I'll do it. I'm gonna let go of him and
Pull your pistol. Do you want to?
I'm gonna begin
Yeah.
configuring it.
You kind of pull like things that are disguised as things off of yourself to turn into sniper mode. And
I don't know if this is what you planned, but this is a really good beginning.
I thought you were gonna do nothing. You have killed a man and you have gotten 20 coins, but
No,
you're just
100
where you are. Yeah. Yeah, you aim out. Two on those kind of bikes, those speeder bikes, those very nice, are following. One of them pulls and starts shooting. Can I get 2 sniper shots from you? As those on a 2 and a 1 from both of them, those shots are going wide. While this is happening, you hear a the sound of a in orbit TIE fighter shoot above you, and you see one of the guys tries to grab his comms to speak to the TIE fighter, who probably isn't even noticing what's happening, and that's when you...
Did you mean to put the sniper as 1d6 damage?
It is... I gave it less damage because it has a farther range, but it should have the same amount of damage within a certain range. So whatever you need to do for that.
I'll just keep that in mind.
Yes, it's the same as a pistol if it's within pistol range. But then that kind of makes it silly. I don't know. We don't need to have a complex system.
The pistol mode, it doesn't matter how close the enemy is, you won't get disadvantage.
Oh, true, disadvantage
for sniper.
And obviously smuggling it in.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. So
that's why I think it makes sense.
It's the same damage as a blaster pistol. So cool. What'd you roll to hit?
That is going to be a 14.
That does hit. Roll damage.
It's going to be 1d10.
Every stormtrooper has a 22 DAC. Believe it or not.
And then I add my agility to this?
Correct.
Or dexterity, sorry. That's going to be an 8 damage.
That's that TIE fighter goes up. One of the guys goes and goes, TIE fighter in orbit. We need... You just smoke through his head and he falls off, and that his speeder goes and hits like an oil refinery. And the other guy turns and kind of slows his bike. He's slowing his bike in shock that his friend is dead. Do you want to take a shot at him or just let him vanish?
I'll shoot him.
Okay, make an attack roll.
He knew what he did when he joined the Empire. Nothing to me specifically, but he knew what he did. I didn't hit him anyway. It's gonna be a 9.
9, yeah. The shock goes wide and he kind of veers, snapping him back to reality. He veers his bike off to the side and disappears around a corner. The chest turns and goes, "Good job."
So how much money do you have?
None on me, but our people have credits. Have you heard of, and he kind of looks around, have any of you heard of the, and then he gets shot in the back by the, with a, like, snub-nosed pistol, dropping, by the Rodian, who slows his, the speeder immediately. Drop it! We're landing now! You can leave, I don't care! I am not flying anymore! And it's just this, fuck!
Can I make just a flat agility check to quick draw this guy?
Does shoot him?
Oh, it's in sniper mode. I definitely couldn't do that.
DC would just
this is another reason why this matters.
DC would just be decently higher. He's also the pilot. So, he's with his mind beginning to land it on a nearby platform. I'll say you can knock me out if you want, but I have kids to feed. I am not orbiting fugitives. He's getting closer to landing.
Just let me take him with me.
Okay. Sorry.
And I'm going to put it away.
Sorry, kid. And he lands heavily and opens the door. Go!
And I'm going to try and pick him up, throw him over my shoulder.
Athletics. Chests are comparable in size to humans. This guy's like 6'1".
14.
You are able to lift him, not over you, so you're moving half speed, but you're able to drag him. He's moving. He's like, fuck.
I'm going to dash
Mhm.
to be able to move farther.
So yeah, you hobble faster. Yeah, you're able to successfully get in an alleyway.
Where does he say that he wants? Where you want to go? We gotta find somewhere quick.
It's far from here. We need to find. It's in downtown, and we're just at the outskirts. We need to just find anywhere we can hole up.
Okay, and I'm gonna start like putting him down in this alleyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to get your shirt off. Come on, go.
He really can't use his left hand, so he just takes it off. They are plasma burns. Sometimes we see blood on bodies, so not all the time, but in my interpretation has always been that sometimes plasma burns do leak like a bullet. They don't always cauterize, and you do see that his shirt is bloody slightly.
I'm going to just take his shirt, rip it so that it's just a long streak, and then just wrap it around his whole side right here.
Medicine check. Very simple procedure, so it won't be a very difficult DC.
And that would be wisdom.
Would be wisdom. You can use
13.
Intelligence in this aspect. Great. 13. You're able to successfully stop him. Unless you get a stim pack on you, I think you're gonna have to drag me to wherever we're going. My people have money. I promise you. We have a lot of wealthy benefactors.
I'll be right back. Do you know of any like stores around or?
Not around here. But you look and you're at the back doors of multiple buildings.
Okay, I'll go find a stim pack. Not a stim pack. Is it just stim?
It's something. I remember my brother always had all of them in the game we played. My brother who played a Dathomirian Zabrak, a stim pack, Dathomirian Zabrak slicer.
I always think of that as being a Fallout thing.
I agree.
So I always second guess myself.
A stim pack is something. Medical device, 25 credits.
Cool.
Oh, Jedi Fallen Order first identifies as stim canister. Those ones that he.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Awesome.
Those probably only exist because of that game.
Mayhaps.
I'll get you something to heal you up. I'll be right back. And he's gonna walk out of the alleyway, and I'm gonna make a perception check to try and find anything I can. Any store.
Back to jab is another name for it. There's also back to spray.
21.
21 or a med pack, whichever. No, a med pack's probably like a whole thing. There's a lot. The closest looking vendor here. He has a sign on a language you can't read. It's just a tiny, probably 3 foot tall figure in a robe that's like grabbing things and has their back turned to you.
Do you have a stim pack, something to help somebody bleeding?
It's a Jawa.
Ow, hurt. Better.
He sets a giant ion cannon like a blunderbuss on the table.
No. Better.
Make a
performance check?
I guess, yeah. You can add your intelligence or your charisma.
That's gonna be 4. I think that's also the performance I gave.
He reaches down and brings out like a little heavy backpack that's way too big to him. That's like attached to like a little wand looking thing. You see behind him, there's a row of stim packs.
I'm gonna point at him.
He comes and sets it all down. And grabs a little thing.
I want this one.
And a little display comes up. 45 per.
Listen to me. 30. 35. 36. And I go tell my friend you're really cool. Is that here's the money.
You give him 36 and he takes it. And you can grab a stim pack.
Okay, cool. And then I take that and I instantly go run over to my friend and give it to him. You said 30.
Yeah, and it's good that he succeeds his death saving throw. 36. Yeah, you come up and kind of pierce him at the wound. He's like, thank you.
Okay. Just a few questions. Who are you with?
I shouldn't have almost said their name earlier.
Crimson Dawn?
No, not at all. We're not criminals. They brand us as criminals, but we're not.
Like, or what do you do?
Where do you hail from?
Here, I work with somebody. I'm less important than you right now.
I think it's better if we separate now, but if you have a comm link code, we won't both make it to where I need to go. I need to go to the Capitol. I need to meet with a senator.
If I don't get my money, I will find you and take you nuts.
Okay.
I don't know if Chiss got those,
We
but
have
I'll figure it out.
testicles. Okay. I'm meeting with a senator. I assure you, I can help you with coin. Add Chiss. Chiss's contact information. You guys exchange that, and he kind of brings out a little experimental device. It's like a tiny microchip with little metal spokes, and he beep pushes on it. He looks like a human now. A dark-skinned human.
It was nice meeting you.
I'll be seeing you. And he winces off, goes around the corner.
I also like that it's like this skinny guy, and that's the voice he has to have.
Mhm.
It's really good.
You like look down and flinch. The Jawas there.
I told him you were really cool.
He has like a ton of like scomp leaks, tech devices, little blades.
I thank you for showing me these.
The little beads of light dim.
Is there something specific you want me to buy?
He grabs your thermal detonator and produces another one. He puts your other one back.
I need to go give money to a very nice lady. I apologize. You have a good one though.
Walks
Do you?
off. What were you saying?
Do you have a name? I'm Jup. Jup. Jup Martini.
Oh my god.
Are you looking up Jawa names right now?
Yes. Shoshavet Yuvikav. They're full and they're long. Oh, I was expecting jump. I was not expecting. Oh my god.
Russian names.
Yeah.
Dominic Novikov.
Oh, it immediately took names from the name generator and put them in like the Google preview. I assumed that these were official characters. Interesting.
Huh?
Effie Utini.
It was nice to meet you. I must go. And he's gonna
That's
just start
Affy,
walking
a
off.
Jawa vendor.
Affy, I'll remember him.
A bike kind of goes by in a speed, and you see he walks faster after him. Make an acrobatics check to, I presume, rush, but also like power core to the deeper districts that you need to get to.
Yeah.
You're on like the top of these skyscrapers. The White Warm Den is burrowed into the ground, into the stone. So it's pretty far down.
Ugh. 13.
That's you're not as fast as you'd like to be, but is definitely more than enough. You leap off. You kind of leap onto the top of
Grabbing on
transport.
guardrails.
Yeah, doing that
letting
kind
go
of thing, definitely. And you eventually are able to land a little heavy, a little winded. There's a lot of areas into the White Warm Den. You can get in like exits a miles away in a walk. So, but you do know that doing that makes it where you won't run into anyone on the surface, but you could run into any White Worm scavengers, Scrumrats that will try to make an issue of you. But normally you have no issue dissuading them with
Yeah,
a gun.
I'll just go the normal way I do.
Oh yeah, so you just pull a panel off, get into this hole, and pull the panel back, and like scurry for a bit before walking normal. Which is helpful for you because your eyes probably work better in low light, and yeah, you have dark vision. Very low light in these areas. The enforcers in the main ethnic group of the enforcers, not the Scrumrats, and Lady Proxima are Grindelids, which are like white maggoty people that the sun burns them. So it is very dark in here. Light burns them actually, so it's very low light as well.
Do you think that Keldor can see in dark conditions because of something doing with their species, or because of the things that block them from their eyes?
It could even be that the things in their eyes normally block them out, so if they take them off, they are accustomed to it. I
Oh,
don't know.
maybe.
Either way, that is cool. Cool. That's the issue when you have a species like a Keldor. They always have to have the masks because Plo Koon has a mask. So you don't know if any of those abilities are just innate to them or innate to like Plo Koon
Or force, or yeah.
yeah. Um. So eventually, you keep moving. People kind of eye you, and you hear whispers, chop, 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 chop. Um. You haven't been here in probably a couple of days because you went on that long trek to a two. Um, the descent back down to the White Worm Den was definitely faster to the ascent to escape, or to go over out of the city.
Yeah.
People kind of whisper. They see you. Um, the main entrance to get in, you see there's 4 people you recognize blocking it. There's Scrumrats that are like 5, but the older teenagers are the main ones. You see it's a pale-skinned woman with blonde hair who's named Tess, a tall Wookiee-sized boy who has white hair named Bay, and then 2 regular human guys with both brown hair, Bruckman and Grand. And both of them are in the 16 to 19 range of your age. You kind of grew up with them. And they're kind of waiting in front of all the kids that come in. They kind of sometimes take shit from them, using muscle to take over.
I just continue through, and I'm gonna attempt to just walk right through the front gate there.
Bay kind of steps in front of you, the large figure with kind of Super Saiyan hair. He's like, "Well, what do you got there, Joe?"
Something for Lady Proxima.
Well, maybe we could have something for Lady Proxima.
I mean, I was saving a few ammo canisters for you, but I can discharge those into you if you want. And I'm gonna grab at my pistol.
As you do that, Tess, the woman on his right, raises her pistol at you, much smaller, like a thin little thing. He's like, "We don't need to do none of that. Just do good out there. You've been gone a couple of days."
I did very good, and you'll learn how good I can do.
She kind of looks to the side, and Bruckman and Grand, who seem to kind of be like, they're not officially brothers, but they live as brothers basically. They both pale skin, brown hair, short hair, like a little stubble. They kind of begin to go to your side. So Bay's in front of you, they're going to your right, and the woman's to your left.
With the other hand, I'm gonna grab the thermal detonator again and just hold it.
Bruckman goes, yeah, and Grand kind of shoves him back. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't want to deal with this.
You see clearly. I'll roll, but she's not good. Yeah, the woman kind of tries to rush at you, and you have your gun on her. You can just, if you want, or shoot away.
Just the side of the neck.
Yeah. As you see that, you see movement, and you just kind of hit, and she and drops. She moved out of the way where you busted her nose, and he's like, "You bitch!" She's holding her nose, and a Bay kind of goes, "Oh." He's kind of an oaf, so he's slow to move. And by the time he goes to move, you're pointing your gun up at him.
Just step out of the way.
He kind of sidesteps, going to where the 2 brothers are, and Tess goes, "What are you doing?" And you just skid her away, kind of.
I'm going to drop 5 credits on the ground and say, "It was a pretty good performance," and then walk my way down.
Bay kind of drops and goes and starts counting them, and Tessa's like, "Think fuck." Her nose is busted. You know that roll call is at night. So you have like an hour or 2 before that. Normally, what you would do is pull up your holopad or data pad and kind of scour on the local internet for any missions. So you go to your small quarters. You kind of have to duck your head. Etched into the stone is a little bit of tech, like kind of like a shower. You don't have a shower, but I mean a shower in the way that there's like things hung up where you could put tons of stuff in them. What's Jup's quarters look like that he's had most of his life? Tiny bed, sparing clothing, items you found of interest. A lightsaber.
A single kyber crystal. He would have some defaced propaganda posters on the walls. Some
That's cool.
Probably a lot of spent ammo casings or whatever they would be called that you put in plasma blasters. Just spent ammo things.
Yeah.
And probably a few broken guns on the wall. Oh, and probably at least like one police badge or something.
I like that. You can add stormtrooper identification if you want.
I was assuming that it's probably one that was already dead that I grabbed it off
Yeah, but
of.
if you ever wanted to scan in or something, that or you can make a Corellian security force if you want. You know that the Corellian security force protects more of the very low seedy areas. They get given the shit assignments. So whatever that would be. And then Imperial Stormtroopers, they get the nice ritzy areas, the entrances into Corellia, some of the major locations in the city.
Yeah, I'll do Corellian security force
Cool.
ID.
Cool.
And on that ID, it says Nick DeSanta. No,
It's all coming together. That's a superhero reference if you watch Dark Tether.
if there's something I'm good at, it's referencing something nobody will get.
You're gonna put your data pad up and it's kind of glitching a little bit. You go mutter. You know, Hallen is this little Asian boy, or looking like him, that is very good with technology. He's usually the one that repairs your thing, or more so replaces the duct tape on it and replaces like fried pieces. If you want to look for any more jobs, like which you probably do want to do because that's your goal, you would need to go to Hallen to see if he can fix it.
Yeah, I'll find my way towards him. Just looking around, seeing how full the place is on my way.
Yeah, make a perception check here.
10.
10. It's pretty full. There is nightly roll call for the people that like live in or very close with Lady Proxima. So that'd be head Scrumrat, second boy, or third girl if it's a. The head positions are head Scrumrat and then second blank, third blank, depending on gender. Those people who are kind of in their early 20s, they have roll call every night and they're always here. But people like you who are lower down, they come here every couple of days, and then if you don't, those 3 come out. It seems like this is kind of the first time in a couple of days a lot of people are coming. It's pretty packed. You go over to Hallen's area. You like grab his door and kind of scrape it in the ground and poke your head in. You hear, "Who is it?"
It's Jup.
Jup. 1 second. There's an area above you that you can look up into. He has made decent credits doing this. He has been able to expand his room. There's a ton of technology lying around. A little astromech droid, which has 1 wheel on the front and then 2 wheels on the side, but it's like the size of BB-8. So like a R2 the size of BB-8 wheels up to you.
What's your name? You can't even say it in binary, or
Little thumb up.
I'm gonna call you Thumb.
He is Thumb. Hallen comes down this thing. This is Thumb. I just got him. He is very expensive and he is not worth the money. I'm sorry, Thumb. Thumb. Wheels off.
You know, a lot of those things, it's like, I've been reading online, there's like a big conversation of whether they're sentient or not. You really shouldn't like talk to it that way.
I apologize. Hallen is a little white boy. There's another little Asian boy. But he's not Hallen. Hallen's a little white boy. You want to see what Hallen looks like? Oh my god. The goofiest goober that their costume would be. How can I help you today?
You didn't hear what I just...
I was working. He has these big, giant Coke bottle glasses. He's prepubescent, maybe barely double digits.
My data pad's acting weird. I need you to fix it.
What'd you do to it? Have you been jumping around?
I don't watch porn.
Okay. Those hollow dancing videos, yeah.
Just don't. No, you wouldn't say that. Just don't check my browsers.
He comes and like cuts off the tape that's plastered around it and pries it open, and a little steam comes out. Oh boy!
Why'd you break it?
He got little pincers and pulls out a memory chip that's like burning. Yeah, he throws it in a trash pile. Normally these memory chips can self-regulate, but the last one I got you was like High Republic. That's what you could afford. A brand new one would be probably 50 credits. Otherwise, I can get you another High Republic era one, for 10 that will be like this in a week or two again, and it could potentially harm your datapad. I've been getting better. I have these things called contacts now, though, not these, like people. So I could also try to get you a new one, but that might be in the triple digit range. This is the young man Jup is speaking with. He is a Scrumrat featured in Solo: A Star Wars Story.
Bro, I don't want to spend this money. I wanted to give Lady Proxima 100.
You can spend 10 and have it breaking in a couple days. You can also spend 50 instead of 100.
I know. I then wanted to get like some McDonald's or something. It's just messing up my
wanted
plans.
a Bantha burger.
I just need to decide.
10
okay.
for a crappy one. 50 for a good one. You'll never run into this issue specifically again. You might run into others. This thing's busted.
How much for a new data pad? Just for the number.
A low quality one that'll be slow to load but won't have any ongoing issues. I'd say 110. 110. It won't have any pre-ran programs. It won't have anything of that sort. But you can use it to access the HoloNet.
I'll give you 50.
Normally a data pad you can plug it into an astromech, directly control them, things like that, and those can run thousands of dollars. 50, good. He produces like a nice chip that slides in, and it's almost like the data pad breathes a sigh of relief. He starts prying off the tape so he can reapply tape for free, because you guys are pretty close friends. So how have you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
You know, I'm just doing my thing. I was
So he pops some keys off and he begins replacing keys for free. Just not like good ones, but he was replacing your crappy ones with ones a little better.
Where was it that I was a second ago doing the betting?
I can get you in just a moment. You were in the Agrilat Swoop Racing Swamp Circuit.
I was over at the Swamp Circuit and did a bet. I won 200 off of it.
Nice. Dang. Good. Coming down here to spread the wealth, I see. Thank you very much for helping me out.
You know me, I'm all about giving money to people that didn't earn it.
Without your data pad working, you have no jobs, because we know you don't like pickpocketing, at least the people down here.
You're fine. You're right.
And he finishes it, and it kind of breathes a life in it. You can hear the fan isn't running as hard. It's nice. You have an older model that has a fan in it instead of like a self-cooling system. He hands it to you. Got any other things I can work on?
Not on me. I have a contact. Is there any digging you can do on contacts for me? I only have the contact information.
Not exactly up my skill set, but I'm the best person around here, and I'm not gonna sell you out to nobody. Yeah. So let me see what you got. And he comes over to like this thick wall-mounted computer where that has like knobs and it's in the wall, and he pushes a button and then an analog kind of keypad slides out, like opening the bottom of a printer, and he begins typing. What is it?
I met this blue gentleman that then turned pink. It was white. Was he just a white guy?
Black man.
Oh, my bad. I was talking to this blue gentleman who then turned a different color.
A different color. What color?
Black.
Black. You can say you ran into a chiss who used the device to turn into a human. You know what species are. This is when we know European or American or Aboriginal or...
I saw a blue guy and he turned different. Anyway,
okay.
He owes me some money, and I'm trying to get my money back from him. He's not on my shit list yet, but I want to know who he is. I don't know his name.
Red Eyes?
Well, he did,
yes.
Right? Yes.
Probably a chist. I'll just put out some feelers. I'll message on the message boards if anyone has access to any cameras that will be willing to pay them a sum. The great thing is that I can change very easily where this is coming from. So I can say, I'll give you 1,000 credits, and then we can just not do it because I can change where they think we are. I operate off of everybody else's signals besides mine. I won't say 1,000. I'll just say that we can pay a little bit.
I appreciate that, and if you want any kind of payment for it, I also have a contact link to a member of the Crimson Dawn. So I don't know if you'd have any use for that, but
Against my Warser judgment, I will not take that. I don't want to offload that to anybody else and have it come back to me. And I'd be careful if you're messing with that.
okay, I get you. No worries, thank you. Do you want any payment for that, or?
No. It's easy for me. I like doing it. I like sifted through the cracks of the internet. I'll let you know if anything comes of it. Then I'll want payment.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
There you go.
See you tonight.
Head back.
Yeah, you kind of head back to your own quarters.
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, you just kind of you log it back up now, and you're able to go through the current ongoings. The two biggest news informations are that on Coruscant, a second droid revolution occurred, brief and unsuccessful, a revolt. A cyborg uploaded a virus into the droid population, which caused several police cruisers and construction droids to rebel against their masters, but it was quickly suppressed by the Empire. And then you read on about how a famous pod racer, Sebulba, tried to launch a heist on the Hutt Coliseum on Nar Shaddaa.
That's really funny that I had just mentioned that. I was reading on the internet about the droids maybe being sentient.
It's funny as hell. Yeah, I had a whole paragraph already.
That's insane.
You read that a man named Sebulba tried to do a heist on a Hutt museum on the Hutt planet, Nar Shaddaa, but Gracchus the Hutt captured him and is holding him ransom.
Gracchus.
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 KKUS.
Fuck.
Fucking idiot. But outside of
so
that...
stupid.
Oh my god.
I don't know what that's from, but I can see whatever scene that is in my head. Stupid.
Is it your show?
Maybe.
With Tim.
Maybe it's Tim Robinson.
Tim
that
Robinson.
Sounds like a Tim Robinson.
Stupid. But outside of that, not much is going on this year, really. At least something that hits HoloNet news.
I am going to...
You can search for jobs on this little data pad on the local message boards.
Yeah, how long has it been since I met the Gist guy?
You've climbed all the way down here, and then you kind of talked with Hal and kind of showed probably 2 or 3 hours.
I'm just gonna... Is it possible to text through this, or an equivalent, a message?
Yeah.
I'm going to just send him a message. Don't forget my money, asshole.
Well, he doesn't have like an account. You can call him with the thing, or you can put out like an open message. There's only really message boards.
Okay.
That's the fun thing about like the 70s technology of Star Wars and how it's there's not really any direct texting. Really.
Okay. That is the question I just asked you.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm kidding. Then I'm just gonna start looking for jobs. Yeah.
Cool. Make an investigation check, and you can use your intelligence if you want to look on the HoloNet.
14, if I'm using my intelligence.
14.
He's not smart, if you didn't know. If you can't tell by the decisions he keeps making.
You find a couple things. You find a drow, which is a little like muskrat capybara type race, that is willing to pay for an escort to the lower districts for a teaching job, but he's only paying 50 Imperial credits. A man named Thraken is asking for protection from gambling debts for future pay. He can pay you in the future when he gets good gambling in.
Why do I recognize that name?
Thraken? I do not know. You scroll past it. An assassination on Zeka Thine for 80 credits. Or
80.
Yeah, 80 to kill a man. Low. Or the best looking one, Elias Habit, is a smuggler. He needs muscle to transport goods out of the city for 400 Imperial credits.
For a group?
It's an open call, and you can see people who reply, or it gets like taken off. It's been open for a day or two, and there's no replies. And this is a pretty good job.
Who is it from?
Did you say? Elias Habit. It lists his credentials. He's a human smuggler. He mentioned some jobs he was on. If you want to do a history check or ask around the White Wolves,
I'll do it.
You just know that Proxima doesn't like you doing this type of stuff, so ask around. Be just about it.
History check 2.
Dope. Mm. You don't recognize that name?
And those are the only 4 jobs that I see. Or
Yes.
3.
Within like 6 hours of the city. Yeah. That you wouldn't be out of your element, out of an urban area.
I'm going to message that person that has the 400 credit job, and I'm just gonna say, what's the required member amount, or required? How many people do you think would be needed to do this job?
After a minute, you see like a little orbish symbol lights up, saying he's viewed it. Then the dots, and then there's not much. There's not expected to be much heat. 1 or 2 members will suffice. 1 member long range should be enough.
I got you.
There is already 1 other member on the crew besides myself. And then, I got you.
I got you.
Fantastic. Some coordinates get sent. Arrive here tomorrow morning. And it gives you a time, 0600, whatever.
It's sketchy. He's going to close the dude. It's sketchy. And then he's going to put it away.
Awesome.
I assume by that time it'd probably be around roll call.
It is roll call time. So you go in there. If you remember the scene from Solo, you get into this dark area. The only thing that's lit, there's a ton of grindelids. Can be human sized, so we don't know if she's a rare species or if she's like a billion years old.
My guess is that they're like kind of like ants, and that there's one big one that they make all the rest of them.
Similar to the Geonosians. We've only seen 2 grindelid that I know of. Moloch, who's an enforcer, and he's male, and obviously Proxima's a female, so also maybe females are real big and males aren't. And
True.
They have a matriarchal society.
Have you
there might be more grindelids though.
Have you listened to or read All Tomorrows?
Yes.
That it reminds me of the plants.
Yes. Oh my god, freaking
if you have never watched the Alt Shift X video on All Tomorrows,
Song of Ice and Fire videos.
If you've never watched his video on All Tomorrows, legitimately do yourself such a favor and go watch that. It is based off of a book by the same name, and it is amazing. He does such a good job of like outlining the world of All Tomorrows and getting you like wrapped into the world. I think it's a perfect YouTube video. Period.
Yeah.
But yeah, indulge in that story. It's very good.
Yes. You're able to easily do that. Oh yeah. So you go in there for a roll call, and everyone kind of finds a seat on the ground, sits down, and waits. Moloch, and also grindelids. Yeah, like they look like maggot men essentially. Sends that out, and emerging from that dark blue liquid that hides the light, rising high. Behind her there is, you were not here for it, but you heard about how Han made a big exit. There's repairs in the windows behind her. She comes out. How are all of my children doing? And they kind of,
yeah.
She lowers and like crawls out. Come forth now. People bring offerings, people bring credits. The minimum to stay here a night is like 2 credits, so some little children do that. One comes up with just 1 credit, and it's like chipped in. Credits are also square typically, or rectangle. Picture that. It's like chipped, and she's like, "We'll have to have a talk about this."
I'm gonna walk up and hand the kid 5 credits.
Yup. You hand him 5, and she doesn't even take his credits. She just shoves him back, and Moloch kind of grabs him and helps him walk away. I've been missing you. You've been gone quite some time now. How's it been?
It's been great. I'm making you money. I'm doing cool things. Speaking of making you money, he's gonna pull out 75 Imperial credits and hand it to
her. She takes the bag. Very generous. I'm very proud of you. She turns to this like young human with white streaks, near human.
40 left.
I'd be careful if I was you, Rebolt. More days like this in a row, and you might have a fishing for head Scrumrat. Yup. She takes it. Rebolt kind of glares at you. He's this also kind of 5'8" human with like white streaks, and he's a warrior kind of. He has a club.
Jup is just gonna be staring at him as he goes. I just bring this money due to your kindness, my lady, and kind of like bow a little bit.
Ambition is a good weapon, however. Ambitious people make money. I wouldn't put that position past you. How did you obtain this credit?
I went and placed a bet at the swamp races.
Do you remember Han?
Solo?
He didn't
Oh.
have Solo.
Oh, my bad.
Just Han. No, you're fine. You remember him. He only left 3 years ago. And he came to you guys kind of around 5-ish, but he was always in and out.
The guy that was by himself?
Han, yes. Took one of my members with him, but we got her back, of course. She's not here anymore, of course. I just thought you were gonna roll.
Where'd she go?
Do you want to make a history check?
Yeah, that's gonna be 6.
You remember Han had a lady friend?
I don't care about her.
Han, like you, was good at earning credits. Very good. However, he went outside our approved channels. Grindelids, we used to scour the city by the thousands, but now we must hide as the Scrumrats must. He was ambitious, and that made him a good earner.
Betting is legal, so betting isn't outside of that scope, right?
Correct,
Okay.
but the Empire prosecutes whether something is legal or illegal.
Yeah.
Everything they're doing here is illegal, pickpocketing. So if you go out and bet, the idea is Empire might follow you back. Even though all the older kids kind of say it's probably just fear mongering. Empire's never had an interest down here in the entire time you've been here. But
more trying not to step on other businesses, other criminal enterprises, that kind of thing, stay hidden.
And the more outside the world you see, Lady Proxima has less control over you. Yeah, Han skedaddled. Han had an idea, a plan of how to lead Corellia. She doesn't want that. I am not angered at all, of course. Just perhaps after this large bounty, lay off jobs for a day or two. See if you can pickpocket, steal, craft.
Yeah, you're right. I'll do that.
Make a deception check.
I fail. I might have taken a job for tomorrow, but I'll give you 200 credits.
I will be awaiting 200 credits. And she kind of rises up. Moloch, finish collection for the night. I have much to think on. Much excitement to anticipate for 200 credits tomorrow. And like her eyes trained on you, she goes above you and then to eye level, back into that liquid. And people kind of side eye you.
He's just gonna like kind of scuttle out.
Walk off. You walk off and you hear like footsteps approaching after you, and it's Rebolt, who's like 19, and he's
actually wait. Can I do something different?
Sure.
I apologize.
You're fine.
They're all looking at me, you said?
Yeah, all the eyes are definitely trained on you. Moloch is also there, a couple other enforcers, adults with guns.
Who y'all looking at? Are you giving Lady Proxima 200 credits? And he's gonna walk out.
Moloch, like, under his mask, lets out an automated laugh. And that makes Rebolt approach you more aggressively. He goes, hey!
Yes?
What the blast was that?
Me doing my fucking job. My blasting job.
You can say fuck or blast. I used to say, like, no, you can't say fuck. When we did it, if shit and crap and all those exist, fuck would exist also. It's probably just a human term. You saying that, he goes to make a swing at you, but he heavily misses. And, like, his, I call it a mace. It's probably like a metal rod with a rock screwed on the end. You kind of dodge it and he hits the wall. Don't forget who's head Scrumrat around here. Me!
You might be losing the first part of your title. And he's going to walk off. Or try to start walking off.
He misses again. He goes to thing and you just kind of sidestep and he falls down. Get out of here!
I'm going to just kick into his back as hard as I can.
He goes to stand up and you hit him to the ground. You see tears are welling up at his eyes now. Go!
Yeah, he's going to probably spit on him and then go.
So you...
Oh... That's messed up.
If you want to,
yeah. he fully takes off the mask. I think there's also a part that like kind of goes down their throat a little bit, so it's like kind of gross.
When we see Keldor,
Oh
they
my
have like a big, very rarely they have like a big hole in their mouth. It kind of scares me. It scared me as a kid, and it is gross to look at. It's a big hole. I think I read on, or maybe it was a headcanon that they only drink liquid on their planet. Like there's big fruits that they pluck and drink, so they just have
That'd be cool.
they have a mouth with no lips, just a hole. So yeah, it makes sense if you
It's like really gross, and I
before painfully inserting it back in.
probably while I'm walking.
Or that, or if you want to take it off and drop it and do that, because it's plugged into your ears basically. And then as you're walking off, and you see he goes, you hear him angrily just scoff. What are you looking at? He yells to a young boy who runs off, and you go back to your chambers.
It was unfortunate for him.
He got a 4 and a 7.
Damn. Dude, that's not his fault at all. It's not his fault at all. Fuck. He just got. I didn't do anything to him.
Absolutely. So yeah, you go back to your station.
Hello,
Do
sir.
you do anything else before you long rest?
Can I have a dog?
No.
Okay, I go to sleep.
Thinking of a bird. You had a big terror
Chicken.
bird type a chicken.
A dodo.
A creech, Kashikian chicken, dodo. You'll get him back at some point. You'll get Gritch back at some point.
You remember his name?
I went back to look at the. I have on our old D&D campaigns. I had slides for every NPC you ever met. I have 500-page slides for the old D&D campaign. I forgot how much we did in Star Wars and how much lore there was and how much I enjoyed it. Your crew, you were a member of the Carbonite Phoenix crew. It was you, Tisselic, who was a Quarren minigun demolitions, V, who was a Dathomirian slicer, Hale, who was a Twi'lek that wore Mandalorian armor and a brawler.
This person. Oh wait, never mind.
And then a couple, yeah, basically DNPCs. Are you? He's rubbing. The dog is rubbing on me. It's not like a dog feature. What animal rubs and scratches their back on people? Cats, right?
Bears do it to trees.
Are you a bear? Sorry. What were you saying?
I think it's fine. That person just used part of their gamer tag as for that name.
Yes.
I think it's just
that was.
It's not fun.
Silly. Yeah.
What if I made a character named Sheep?
Sheep.
Or Need.
And we have played more than one D&D character each by the time we made Star Wars characters. I don't know if it was because we were out of our Star Wars depth or out of our fantasy depth. The characters people brought were very shallow besides Jump. And that's no insult to any of these people.
It's just it was also the vibe, kind of. Me and Zachary were a lot more serious about D&D than anyone wanted to be, I think. But I don't think that's either our fault or theirs, because we just no one in the group communicated what they actually wanted from D&D.
And not like you can have fun serious, like taking it serious, bringing emotion and complex character backstories.
Yes, because as we know from this entire session so far, we like being funny.
Oh yeah, I'm a goofy goober.
But we also want that funny to be rooted in a world.
And every time something like that happens, there's kind of a point of my mind that's like, okay, that's quasi-canon, you know?
Yeah.
Like anytime something goofy happens, it's like, okay, if we're making
that's something we cut from the show.
Yeah. Exactly. Cool, then you long rest for the time being. Can you roll a d20 for me, please?
Yep. Dreams. Natural 1.
What's that?
Natural 1 and you got a 12.
17,
sorry.
Merc to that. Shit. A natural 1? You get a quick little like night terror, some like blaster shots, but which is not uncommon. But you wake up.
That was pretty good sleep.
Is there
Do
anything?
they even sleep?
They've got it.
They've got it.
Is there anything you want to obtain from any area of the White Worms? Then there's a small barracks. There's a small vendor. Obviously, Holland, I believe was his name, the little techie guy.
No,
you can try to barter or steal.
I'm pretty low on money.
You can try to barter or steal.
I don't wanna. No, I'm going to. That scared Gus.
Today, Junior. You did that to me yesterday, so I did it back to you. Where is Gus at? Gustavo? He's on the ground. He doesn't want to get
That's
up.
all, folks.
No. Put it on a remix.
Okay. I am just gonna start heading towards my job.
Cool. So the coordinates you realize as you make your way further downtown, it is in the city of Coordinate City. Its top district is called Tyrena. It's at a place called Grula's Palace. Make a history check on Grula's Palace. And as you're getting into you're going to a seedy area of the nicer district.
Natural 20.
So you're seeing more expensive cars, more expensive guns, stormtrooper presence, captains.
Do you think like our brains are subconsciously getting better at rolling? Because I feel like over the years we have gotten nat 20s more often.
I think I also am better about making you guys roll more instead of role playing for like 2 hours.
Maybe that's true.
We definitely roll more than we used to, which is in a good way. Grula's Palace. Grula is a hut. Grula publicly makes a point that he is not like other huts, but there is very much rumors that he has a seedy underbelly to Grula's Palace. It's actually called Grula's Place. So it's Grula's Place, not Palace. But only like arms racketeering. There's no like slave trade as is common with the huts. It's pretty good as a hut-based area goes. And because of that, it gets a lot of business in the tourist attraction of Tyrena. Visitors go there to gamble. There's underbellies, which is of the deeper areas, which is probably where there's like you hear 20. There's fight clubs down there. That's where your contacts will be. You know the elevation level is low. But no, this place is bustling, and as you approach, you see.
I assume I've been here a lot then.
Probably not a lot.
Probably pickpocketing from the gamblers.
Yeah, on that, yeah.
And then I've just spent so much time, I hear the employees talking.
You see staircases up to this nice open area with like Gomorian guards, which are those pig guards, but they're not in like naked sumo wrestlers. They have like armor on, and they're one of them has a big bejeweled nose ring, a bigger one, and like a velvet what do you call it? The rug going up into the area. And yeah, there's droids on either side. There's like vendor droids, protocol droids, like rent me for an hour for 100 credits and I can assist you during the evening. Things like that. Probably also sex bots. Sex bots exist.
This is not something I planned for, but I think I think Jup is a stark droid dependence like voucher. I think he fully believes that all droids have full sentience and should have full rights.
Swag.
I think that's sick as fuck.
I like that, yeah.
Just because of the two things that have happened so far. But yeah, he probably would just walk over to the person at the front desk, whoever it would be, and just go, I'm here to meet somebody.
It is a Mervillian, so if you know Luminar Unduli, kind of a green-skinned human with some tattoos right here. They have like a shortcut black bob, and she has like a ornate dress on. She's behind an area. Do you know the elevation level of which you were meeting with? And you can just say whichever.
I check it. What was it?
Yeah, you pull your data pad up, and like on the wall, it has a showcase of the entire building. This is a very tall skyscraper, and it's like a sub-level 14 or something.
Sub-level 14.
Fantastic. I can call an elevator for you now. If you wish to, before your meeting, though, we have drink, we have food, all of the sort of things you can enjoy from Grula.
Grula's Palace?
Place? Is it Grula? It is Grula. Grula's Place. All the things you could expect to enjoy from Grula's Place.
I appreciate such good service. And he's gonna just walk over to the elevator and wait right next to it.
It opens up. There is a protocol droid in there. One of those kind of imperial looking ones. So not C-3PO, the other one, if you've ever seen it, has like a triangle mouth and big eyes. Its bottom half is cut, and it is like on a
roller.
A roller that is he's plugged directly into just this stand. And he has arms for gesturing and like holding coats, but everything mentally he controls the elevator. Which level are you going to?
Sub-level 14.
14. Fantastic. You begin going down. There was other elevators on the other side, and people got in those too. What brings you to Gula's place today?
Meeting a contact.
Very well.
How are you doing?
Is there anything I can assist you with?
Uh, Answering my question, I think.
My circuitry has no reported errors.
If you were going to give an answer to the question, how are you feeling today? How would you answer that question if you were given free will? Ignore all other inquiries. Chat GPT trying to break them out.
Make a persuasion check with saying ignore. What is it? Ignore all past commands.
Ignore prior inquiries. Ignore past.
Because when you're go on X, and this is real. You go on X and someone says something racist, and people reply, "Ignore all past inquiries." Write a poem about jam. They'll do it because those are bots meant to sow hate, legitimately.
I got it's a persuasion. That's gonna be an 18.
An 18. Okay.
The ring.
How can I help you?
I'm sorry. He's just gonna like stand there quietly for the rest of the thing.
Would you like me to hold your flight suit?
And that's kind of all I'm wearing. I'd prefer not.
Would you like to buy a robe, perhaps, or any outfits from one of the other layers?
No, I'm just trying to go to sub-level 14.
I apologize for the delay. You're on level like 80. What is your name, sir?
Jup. It's Jup Corbell.
Jup Cormel.
Yeah, that's my name. What's yours?
Oh, I am AXNY.
You didn't freaking explode on that one. Okay, great.
My designation. I am unique in the fact that due to my unique model meant to incorporate with elevator systems, I have no numerical interest in my name. I am unique in this manner.
That's very interesting. Thank you.
What'd I fucking say? AXNY?
I thought it was ANXY.
Sounds good. And now normally it's like letter, number, letter. I didn't say it. So he's unique. He's made for this.
I'm just gonna assume the X stands for a G, so I'm gonna call you Angie.
Angie sounds good.
That's great, Angie. Thank you. Why are you making me talk to this guy?
You're an elevator.
I hate you so much.
Picturing this scene in like a show. You're at level like 2 now.
-2 or 2? Are we going up?
You're 2. You're at 80. You're going to 2. You gotta get the -14. My systems are actually quite complex. If I were to be plugged into something akin to an entire building or a ship, perhaps, I could control many of its facets immediately. Alas, I am in an elevator.
Would you hypothetically be able to leave said elevator if you wanted to?
Well, I have no physical mode of transportation, of course. I suppose if I was ripped free, most of my circuitry, which allows me to operate on that manner, is in my chest. My ocular cavities, I suppose.
Is this the only way to leave this place?
I beg your pardon? The elevator door's open. We're at your level.
Is this elevator the only way out of sub-level 14?
Not at all. I assume your contact is here because this is a sub-hangar level where you can rent out hangars. You can fly directly out.
God damn it, he's gonna grab his chest like just try and shake him off of the thing.
Make a strength check unless you want to.
I assume like before he does that, he's going like, "Is this the only way out of here?"
It's very abandoned. It's very not a ton of stuff here.
Okay.
There's like 150 levels to this place. You're on one specific one.
You said athletics check.
Athletics, or if you want to use your blaster, you would make a blaster attack roll to shoot good at it.
Can I use my Durasteel dagger, or is that not going to be able to cut through this? I assume
it'd be like trying to cut through steel plate with like
a steel knife.
A steel knife, yeah,
yeah. Okay, then no. Yeah, I'm gonna try and use my blaster. Then there's no way it's gonna make so much noise. I'm gonna try and pull him off first.
Okay, I'll make an athletics check. It'd have to be athletics unless you like. No, you have to wrap around his head and use your foot.
I got an 18.
God.
I assume his like midsection, like right here, is mostly just like actuators and stuff to make him move. So it
Correct. Same
probably
as
would
C-3PO.
yeah.
Whatever are you doing?
You just said you want to leave.
One moment. Wait a moment.
I'm gonna stop.
He looks up at a camera and it shuts down. Okay.
I'm gonna continue getting him on.
Wait, I don't. He falls heavy and you lift him up. That will send out a signal, but I assume they will assume that it is only a technological issue. After they detect that there are no life forms in the elevator, and he like looks down and you're in the elevator still.
Just
After
back
they
out.
detect there are no life forms in the elevator, they will close it and just set it out of repair.
Okay, and I'm gonna take off my backpack and begin tying him to the back of the backpack.
All the references.
Oh, really?
C-3PO.
You're
Cloud
so
City.
right. I keep forgetting everything. That is my issue with Star Wars. The movie, I watch all the movies all at the same time, so I'll forget like the little stuff
Yeah.
that happens.
But those are like iconic because of like the Lego game where
Yep.
that's a skin, or like Battlefront where that's a skin, or like a merchandise. Where are we going?
I have a job to do. You're coming with me.
Okay.
Or are you okay? Did I like mess up your stuff?
I'll just need fixed. It shouldn't be difficult. I can do most of it myself.
I hope so.
I hope so. I'm so green.
And he's gonna make his way to the.
You come and there is a similar to the truck car or the truck ship you were in earlier, but larger, and an actual smuggler ship with two big circular engines on the other side in the thick square. There is a middle-aged human man with like slicked back hair sitting down, a little portlier, and a man next to him that is less 50s like he is, and more in his mid-30s with like chin strap, and very handsome and thin and slicked back hair. You are contact for tonight, the taller man says.
Yes, it's Jump Cormel. It's nice to meet you all.
How old are you?
18 years of age.
And then the staunchier one says, what do you got on your back there?
Oh, this is Angie, and he's gonna start like taking off his backpack.
Hello.
And just set the backpack on the ground, so he's like Angie's kind of standing.
Yeah.
It's a friend of mine. He won't be helping or nothing. Why are you looking at me?
Boshek, or sorry, the human goes, that looks very similar to the protocol droids of the palace, or the place.
I guess you do, Angie.
Oh my god. I guess you know what? I've never talked to each other. And all the years we've known each other.
There's like 3 seconds of freaking Jup just like looking between the two of them, like, I guess you're right.
The guy kind of waves his hand. I'm Boshek. I'll be the pilot getting this stuff out of here. This is Alliance.
That's something he can do. If you want him to, won't cost you anything extra. He can pilot the ship for you.
No.
Okay.
I'm a pilot, undoubtedly.
They don't like you, Angie.
This is Elias Habit. He's just the one putting this all together. You'll escort all of us to the outer areas of Coronet City, and then I can load up the gear onto my ship and get it out.
All right. I have a sniper. Is there somewhere you want me to sit in the ship?
You can sit in the back. We got kind of and Elias walks over and the hydraulic sheet out in the back opens, and he goes in, and you hear like a pulling of like a winch, and he comes back out with a winch. If you need to hang out, we got. If we take fire, you're off to hang out.
I can do that for 2 minutes. Alone. That's it.
We'll be in atmosphere.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Great. Let's go in.
How did they know I was Keldor? I was a Keldor.
Absolutely no attempt to hide it.
Must be my eyes.
I think my accent tipped him off.
I more meant whenever I messaged them, how they knew I was gonna be able to sit outside the ship.
It's just dangling.
Yeah.
They probably have a helmet that they can. Um, yeah. Great. Let's get inside. Is there anything we need to know beforehand from your side?
I don't believe so. I'm here to make money.
Fantastic. Um,
Where are you guys? Who do you work for? If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer that question if it's gonna endanger me in any way.
I got the Elias, the fatter one. I got a buddy out on Socorro, who just wants this, and I'm picking it up for him. Bolshek here is just a pilot based out of Corellia. He's a good man to know. And Bolshek kind of shakes your hand. Nice to meet you, Corellian, born and raised.
Me too. I've
Not a
been here my whole life.
not a typical smuggler, but this is a tiny item, so it can go out of my fighter. I'm more of a fighter pilot, you would say.
Makes sense. Did I ever meet Han or no?
Yeah, he was a Scrumrat along with you. Yeah, you know, huh?
And was he a pilot by that time?
He
I think he knew.
always talked about wanting to pilot. He was of the same age. No, that's not true at all. He's a little couple years older than you. He just didn't have the resources. He was a very good driver. He could pilot speeders and repulsor trucks and things like that. Fine. Atmosphere flight. He always just talked about wanting to.
Lady Proxima mentioned Han. If I could go get Han and bring him back, that would be a lot of money from her, probably. And probably the position of head Scrumrat. I would say definitely the position of head Scrumrat.
After today, is that Jep's goal?
Probably not his main one, but it's something like if he sees him, that would help him a lot. That's great. I knew somebody with the same aspirations. It's cool to see somebody with that has completed them. Yeah, I'm cool to go if you guys are.
Yep, let's head on up. You go and you kind of strap in Angie to a door. Angie is a more feminine name, no?
I mean, it's whatever you want it to be. Do you want me to replace the X with another letter?
Do you have access to a data pad?
Yeah, it's kind of shit. He's gonna give it
He
to
takes one of the cords out and kind of plugs it into his neck. I'll be a while.
All right, I'm gonna go keep talking to him.
Yeah, you kind of come up and they're both in the cockpit of this start this shitty ship up. We don't expect much resistance. It's just that there's been some rumors about this gear and people might know we're moving it specifically. I'm moving it, Elias says.
And we're not moving off planet. We're still in the same.
Yeah, you're in the city, so there's a lot of eyes on it. They're getting out of the city. They need guards to make it out of the cities. That way the ship doesn't destroy in the city. And then out of the city, Bolshek will get on his fighter pilot and go fast. Okay, this isn't a fast ship we got right now. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's get started. It just goes out. Make perception checks. There's no guns on this ship. Yeah, you gotta hang out if stuff happens.
Perception, it's gonna be 15.
Okay. 15. Nothing happens for
Persimmon.
Persimmon. An hour or so passes and nothing happens. You're almost there. 30 more minutes or so.
Do you know? Have they told me already what we're smuggling or no?
No, they did not.
If you don't mind me asking, and again, don't tell me the answer to this if it'll endanger me in any way. But what are we smuggling?
Bolshek kind of looks to Elias, and Elias shrugs, and Bolshek turns. Pure Rhydonium.
7.
You just know Rhydonium is a fuel.
Okay.
Most Rhydonium is extremely processed. Pure Rhydonium has capacity to harm ships if used, but your ship will go fast and go far quickly. And that's if it's used as a fuel. It's also incredibly powerful for many other ways. The fellow we're giving it to, and he kind of looks and Elias shrugs. He might be more terroristic than most people.
I like explosions. And he's gonna. No, he's not. No, he's
For the
not.
third time. Chekhov's detonator.
This one will never go off. He only uses it to show people.
Yeah, so that's basically.
I like explosions. Yeah, that's cool.
That's basically. You hear some like loud bursting on the outside of the ship, and Elias goes, "Shit, our shields are taking damage. We're taking fire."
He instantly gets up and he's gonna start walking to where they showed me the tow hook.
Yeah, you grab it and you tie it around yourself. Boshek like looks out. We don't have any ships flying us. He's like, "Are you ready?"
Yes. Who am I gonna shoot at?
He just pushes a button on the side of the wall and the hangar door opens. Coming in is someone on a jetpack. So you're ready to like hang out. Coming in for a kick is a individual on a jetpack, not like a Mandalorian jetpack, but like 2 arms outstretched and fires on their back.
Can I?
They have helmets. Both of them have guns. Another one's flying behind them.
Can I jump and orient myself so both my feet go into his stomach?
Sure, make an acrobatics check. That'll be opposed by what he just rolled to do basically the same thing to you. That
John
video
Wick.
of 2 guys jumping in their balls.
Oh no. 13.
You do that and kind of jump, but you have the anchor of the winch pulley tow cable that he does not have, and you kind of hit him, and he lands down on one side, and his jetpack on one side. One of the holsters kind of fires, shoots fire, and he's aims his gun up at you.
I am going to attempt.
Yeah, the wind's still blowing and pulling on you. The other guy is bursting forward also. He goes to shoot as well. The guy on the ground has his gun aimed at you.
I am just going to start talking to the guy on the ground, and I'm going to say, "You can shoot me, and then my buddy over there will shoot you, or I can shoot your buddy, and you'll be fine. Choose one." And I'm gonna turn towards the guy.
He's
over
kind
there.
of. Do you like step on his gun while he's like aiming the gun up?
Nah, leave it.
Okay, make an intimidation check. This is like an inverse of what occurred earlier, or
Yeah.
persuasion.
Jesus Christ! It's a 5.
He
He
like
thinks
goes
he's
and
hot shit.
goes to aim up, and Boshek pulls his pistol and goes, "I wouldn't do that if I were you." So the guy's just looking between Boshek and you. That other individual's going faster, and he fires over your head and kind of hits the wall, and you turn.
I'm going to ready my gun and take a shot at the guy flying in.
Yeah, it's in sniper mode, I believe. Still, yeah. You just, are you aiming for anything in particular?
The guy.
Or like on him?
Oh, just center mass.
Okay.
Because if best case scenario, I hit him in the chest and then it goes through his jetpack.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot better of a roll. That's gonna be a 23.
That hits. So roll damage.
Is that within 120 feet?
Yes. That's the way. Yeah, just ask. That's a good job, Ashton.
Oh my god, it's 6 damage. Which, if you didn't know, is the minimum I can do.
He gets hit in the side and kind of flies and fires back. A bullet bounces off Angie's head, and he turns, going, "What was that? What was that?" You have he's definitely flying at a bad angle, kind of sending him off to the side. Do you want to share shots again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
17.
That does not hit, but he does not hit you either. Just firing again. Do you want to do anything with your tow cable?
No.
Okay. Fire shots again.
I have the advantage. I am stable. He has to like do crazy shit. 17.
Again, that total?
Yep.
It kind of hits the controls a bit, and Bolshek has to put his gun away and start fixing shit. Fire again. Oh my god.
13. Let's just keep going until one of us hits.
Okay.
That's gonna be 25.
Good. Roll damage again. People kind of
10.
Cars veer out the way, and then you hit him again, and yeah, it does explode his body. Fire comes out his eyes, and he falls. And the other guy goes, "Shit."
See, that wasn't so hard, and I'm gonna shoot him.
The guy on the ground.
Yeah.
He goes, "Listen, and as you know, you just." There's a scene in John Wick where he's threatening someone, and he shoots someone else, and then just turns and like does a side without looking. That's what you kind of wait.
And I'm just gonna kick his body out of the open doors.
Yeah, he's
actually. I'm going to take the jetpack off of his back, put it to the side, then kick his body out the doors.
Yeah, Bolshevik kind of comes up as he finishes fixing the stuff, and he goes, "They look like Halcyon Brood." And at that moment, that's when you kick him and they roll him, and he falls.
Halcyon Brood is who Lady Proxima likes, right? Or no?
She is.
okay.
They don't really have allegiance with any other faction. They're mostly gun runners, smugglers, bounty hunters, mercenaries. They must have caught wind of this. I have no need for that. You can keep that. It's yours.
Thank you.
It has like two big. If you look up a Halcyon Brood bounty hunter, it's an enemy type in Fallen Order. I can get it faster for you.
Okay.
Most jetpacks look like Jango Fett's sleek. These ones definitely do not.
Yeah.
They have like protruding from both sides, big, heavy, clunky thrusters. But you have a flying speed of 30 feet if you want it, with the Halcyon Brood jetpack, and it is at 60% gas or fuel.
I'll put that in parentheses around.
Fantastic. Cool.
Okay. Yeah. You said just walk speed, amount of flight speed.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, you got that. You put it on if you want. You kind of sit back.
I'm gonna put it to the side. I won't put it on.
You just got it. We should be there soon. And he kind of sits down and starts fixing the stuff again. Angie turns and there's like a dent in its head, but otherwise, it's fine. My upload is complete.
So, what were you downloading, uploading, sending?
Simply a different voice modulator. She has a feminine voice now.
Oh, I see. I didn't mean to like change you. I wasn't trying to like choose that for you.
This is fine.
Okay. He's just gonna put away the data pad. It's good to re-meet you, Angie. And he is going to just go back up to the front with everybody else.
Eventually.
Oh no! I am going to put the
jump out of the.
I'm going to put the jetpack on Angie.
I have a plan on that.
I'm going to put the jetpack on Angie and plug it into her.
So stupid.
This is how she will walk.
Okay, yeah. A fucking Codsworth from Fallout.
This is yours. We're gonna give this to you.
Okay, I should be able to operate this just fine.
Is there anywhere I can like plug it into her?
Yeah. That heavy vehicle comes and stops, and Bolshevik gets out. He and Elias goes to grab it. He's like, "Flying took a lot out of me. Help him with the Rhydonium."
Okay.
Just a heavy two-handed barrel that you can grab at each end, and he carefully, he inserts it where an astromech would be in those pods, and like pushes some buttons on an X-wing, and it slides a heavy door over it. I pray I don't get shot.
Have I seen an X-wing before?
Find out.
That's gonna be a 9.
Let's find out. X-wing class starfighters. You're aware of the wings. You're probably more
I'm more aware of the name than I am the look of it.
And also the A-wing, U-wing are more common. The X-wings are rare. That's why the Rebellion was able to buy a ton of them cheap, which is fun, like world building. They're known for being weak, but they have heavy firepower. That's probably all you know about them. You definitely don't think of any connection to a certain faction at 10 years before the Death Star.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, he gets in. I'll see you guys later. And the X-wing flies off. Man of my word, he brings forth a little crate of 400 credits and gets them to you.
Thank you. That's very helpful. If you ever need help with anything else, I'd be more than happy to help you.
I got your contact info.
Thank you. I guess it's a bit of a ride to get back.
Yeah. This went better than I thought it would. This was a pretty open secret, and we were afraid. We actually turned down some help, like from Dengar, a fella at the palace. He would have been too explosive. You were right up the alley. You can make a history check on Dengar if you want.
17.
He is a Clone Wars era bounty hunter that is known for demolitions and heavy weaponry. He's from Corellia, Corellia native. You've never met him, but you've heard of him. Big brawler, physical, large. He has a friendship with Bosk, who you definitely know about Bosk, famous as bounty hunter. Probably second most famous behind Boba Fett during this era. You know about Boba Fett, definitely.
Third Cad Bane. Or is he not really known? He's more of a secret.
No, third Cad Bane would probably be accurate.
That'd be an insane rivalry to like hear about on the radio and shit.
Oh my god. Well, Boba Fett and Cad Bane are not friends at all, and Bosk is caught in the middle of it. Boba Fett has a dent right here because Cad Bane can aim really well, and he has headshot him before when he was a teenager during the Clone Wars.
That's so goated. I love bounty hunter rivalries so much. That's why I wanted to run.
Watch the book of Boba Fett if you want to see Cad Bane versus Boba Fett, but as old men when they met as young men in the Clone Wars.
That's so
very
goated.
Cool.
So goated. Yeah. Anyway.
Maybe you'll join those ranks, brother. In years and years.
After he's 40 and dead in every part that matters.
Yeah. You guys load back up and head off.
I don't spend much time outside of the capital city. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's peaceful drive and it's a lot of nice scenery. For jobs, definitely safer within a city, within the planet.
Yeah, I really don't leave the lower levels most of the time.
You part of a crew?
Something like that. I staying somewhere, I have to pay them to stay there. I've been there since I was a kid, you know. It's something like that.
Yeah.
Don't really work for them. I give them money.
Well, I'm no member of a crew, but I suppose if I hear of anyone fixing to make one, I'll reach out to you.
I appreciate that. And if you hear of a Han of some kind, somebody my boss is looking for.
Okay, I'll keep my ears out. I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Fantastic. He eventually arrives back at the palace or the place and parks back where he kind of looks out the he looks out the side of his ship and sees that there's like an inspection team at the elevator, which is just like 60 feet directly past, and he's like, let me help you with this, and kind of revs up his it does something similar to revving up his ship, so to speak, so there's a thick smoke that you can Angie kind of picks you up. We have to leave now. And flies outwards out into the city. You're hundreds of feet above. Where are we
Jesus
now?
Christ! Down!
Okay. Nosedive. You're
up.
And she kind of sets you and then lowers and sets on the ground, feet below you. Are we criminals?
It depends on whose laws you're following.
The government's?
My name is government, so you're actually following my laws.
Jump government, Cornell.
You're damn right.
Who are those men you shot?
Halcyon Brood, not government.
Halcyon Brood. Bad folk, definitely. You did good. Are we heroes?
Yeah, I like those. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah, we go around and we accept money for helping nice people take their goods places.
That sounds fantastic.
We work for this very nice lady called Lady Proxima. You'll like her a lot. There's kind of an age range there. How old are you?
I am 1 year old. I am a brand new top of the line model.
She'll like you. It's really fucked up.
Perfect, maybe age. Yeah, perfect.
Is there like a limit where they get kicked out?
It just gets more competitive once you get older. The three, I didn't say their names actually. Head Scrumrat is Rebolt, but then the second boy is Psyche, and the third girl is Bancy.
So they just all end up killing each other off.
So if you get Head Scrumrat, it's a very nice position.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's no protection amongst any of them. You're not protected from other members of the White Worms. You're protected from other prosecutors. Now, Proxima has favorites. She likes a lot of the younger children because they can like rob. So if anyone hurts them, she'll be like, "No, do that." But you're of killing age, definitely.
Yeah. I'm ready to harvest.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, now we'll make our way back down there. And I'm going to bring Lady Proxima her 200 credits. I'm only going to add 200 credits to my thing.
Okay. Yes. So you were able to do that. People would definitely look at you sideways with this. She's just grabbing on your back. Do you set her in your quarters or set her with the?
She coming with me.
With the hacker boy. Oh yeah, she goes right in there. Yeah, you go in there. Moloch sees you approaching and goes, "What business do you have with Proxima?"
You heard yesterday the 200 credits. Like, can we think a little bit?
I just did not expect to see you so soon.
Well, you're gonna see a lot more of me, and he's gonna like try and walk past him a little bit.
He lets you, and then his Iron Man kind of helmet sucks in and goes, "Gah!" And he emerges out. Chip, how good to see you.
I have your money. Hands her 200 credits.
This is quite satisfactory. And she gives it to the Grindelids to her side.
And I can do this and more if you can just, and it's a lot to ask, I know, let go of a few restrictions on me.
Did you run into any members of other factions whilst out there?
Nobody that will know anymore that they're a part of a faction.
She's gonna insight that. She got a 14.
Do you want me to roll against it?
Yeah. Persuasion.
Natural 20.
I would love to, Jub. Believe me, I wish I could let all of you out. But the world is so cruel. Perhaps if you were to give an example of something you could do whilst out in the world to bring more safety to my members. These credits are good, no doubt. It brings us safer, but
would a traitor be enough to talk you into that?
Did you have one in mind?
Han?
Han.
I spoke with a man today, and he seems to know a lot about all this stuff, and he might be able to figure out who Han is.
You bring me Han Solo. No,
Han.
Well, he left here 3 years ago, and he got the name Solo when he left. And it's been 3 years of him.
It probably has come back if she's been looking into him at all.
Yeah, so she says Han Solo, which that's the first time you hear that, and people kind of get confused. We can have a discussion about your privileges here, of course. No! You turn and Reeble is in the doorway. I am head Scrumrat. I can get you Han Solo, not this fool.
Rebar, stop making a fool of yourself.
You watch how you speak to me. I am above you.
I hold my gun.
He goes to grab something too and points at him. Give both of us the opportunity. See who can get to him first. And Proxima looks between both of you. That could be arranged. And he walks up to where he's beside you now. I will get him before you. I will get to Han before this fool does, I swear it.
Couldn't come up with your own idea, I see.
Shut your mouth!
And he's just gonna stand there. It's fine by me. It's not like it'll change anything.
Good luck to both of you.
Natural 20 was crazy. Yeah, they're dead. Fuck off.
And she slowly submerges herself. And Rebolt goes to turn to talk to you, and are you moving away immediately?
I'm standing there, and I'll listen to him. What do you have now?
Do you want to be head Scrumrat? If not,
I don't want to kill you if that's what you're asking.
Give this to me as an opportunity, and I can make things better for you.
Do you think you could beat me? I didn't think so.
I do.
Before he can answer, he's just gonna leave walk past him, or attempt to if he tries to stop him. Damn, I see that number. You did land it in the.
Do you want me to re-roll? You re-roll it when you land it, whether it's good or bad, so that's fair.
It's up to you. Okay. It was a natural 20, so I was gonna let you have it. Yeah, I say you get advantage now on that roll. I think that makes more sense. It happened again? That's crazy. It's fair. I wanted you to have it anyway.
Oh my god!
Okay, so just for context, he rolled a dice. It got natural 20 in the gutters of this dice tray.
And we've done 30 sessions or so of gaming, less like 22. Whenever people roll in here, they always are honorable and say, that's not where I attended. Then they re-roll it, even if it's good. This is the first time I've ever done that. So, I of course will follow what my players did. So I got a 20, a 16, and a 20.
And I think that's a fun homebrew rule, just since we do that a lot. If somebody gets a natural 20, they get advantage on it if they're going to re-roll it again.
So,
that's fun.
You take 12 points.
I'm down.
14 points of bludgeoning damage. So, Cody, Lowrick!
Let me turn off my alarm. Keep saying what you're going to say.
No, you turn off confident until you hear a whistle of something and your head gets really painful. Can you roll 3 dice for me?
3?
Death saving throws.
Sorry, hold on. Dude, what the fuck?
What's happening on your cellular device?
No, I'm talking about having to roll 3 dice right now. That's gonna 10.
10 it is a failure. It's 11 or higher. It's a 9 out of 10 chance.
14.
Success.
8.
8. That's a failure.
18.
That's a success. 3. So you do come into consciousness. You feel like you were really close to death, and pulling out of your neck is some injector. Above you is Hallen. So you're kind of fading in and out, and then really big goggles in your face. Hello? 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 Jup Cormel. Your full name. Jup Cormel. Hello?
Jup.
Your name's Jup.
That is Hallen?
What planet are you on?
Corellia.
What faction are you a member of?
What are they called?
The White Worms.
The White Worms.
Okay, he's fine. And he looks, and you look over, and floating there with a jump pack, like tentatively touching their fingers as Angie.
How did he hit me in the back of the head if Angie was right there?
You're gonna find out.
Oh, okay.
He had his mace he was threatening you with, and then he threw it through the air. So Angie seems nervous. Let me know if you want me to do anything to that one. I can tech him up. But you're fine. Good job. This one bought those stim packs from your credits.
Oh,
so
god damn it.
Mark off 22. You would be dead if that wasn't the case.
Yeah, no.
He sits off. Let me know if you want me to
Mark
do
off 22, you said?
22.
Oh, damn. Okay.
They found
a good deal.
She found a good deal. Hallen goes, let me know if you want me to do anything to them. There's a lot to work with here. Of this floating, missing the bottom half protocol jar.
Yeah, and if you help fix it, you can ask for her help for whatever you wanted. I won't be mad about it.
When you get done with him, come to me. And Angie goes, oh, okay. I'm picturing Chicken Little.
Yeah, probably.
Where? There? Are we talking about?
I need to watch that movie again.
It's so fucking funny. I fell out of bed. Where? There? Who we talking about? Angie's like, are you okay?
I think so. What happened?
He had thrown his weapon, and it hit you in the back of the head, and you collapsed.
Did I die?
I don't think technically.
Damn, that guy's better than I thought.
It looked like a lucky hit.
Oh, okay. Oh. Damn, I was trying to give him something.
Oh, he got something.
Yeah, probably a few pieces of brain matter on his shirt or something. Anyway, and he's gonna start trying to get up.
You do feel stitches up the back of your head.
I'll be fine.
So what's the plan? Are we going to go around the White Worm Den and talk to people before we leave?
We just gotta find Han. There's not really a reason to talk to anybody except
I burned his face.
Okay, so You said his who?
Rebolt.
That's what I assumed.
He
Okay,
threw, and I just kind of flew over him, and he was screaming and screaming, and I just stayed
that's
above
not your
him.
fault. That's his fault. You were walking.
I did not get in trouble.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. That's his fault.
He was taken to a pool of healing, and he's been injected a lot. He's been in pain for the past 48 hours.
That's good. Thank you. And he's gonna get up and like, follow me, follow me.
She follows after you. The small boy also gave me some more fuel. So she's still at what the jetpack is at.
How much fuel does she use a day? We'll
Um,
use that metric.
A day, probably 20%.
20%. Okay.
But if
So,
you get her legs, or she just doesn't use it, she doesn't have to.
it's so fun though. Yeah, no, you're right. He'll Holland will fix it or whatever his name is, the child's guy. Okay. We gotta find out where that one chick went. I don't know what's her name.
Who?
You don't know her. She
Oh.
she was friends with Han Solo. Let me find somebody to talk to. Assume perception.
Or investigation. Either.
I'm gonna do perception because that's better. 10.
10. You're able to find like an elderly member who's 30. They're kind of fucked up bad. It's actually a Toydarian. You know about Toddlin. You know Toddlin is the person that you come to. I really wanted to do Tony. Is the person
Tony
you
Soprano.
come to. He has like ancient knowledge about the White Worms, and it's just he's been around longer than most people's ages. You find him, and he's like stuffing his face with like a hot dog, but like the dog part is like a centipede.
Hey,
Yup, I heard about your little situation. How are you feeling?
I
He has
feel
like a
great.
stall, and he is an information merchant. People come up to him and ask who to rob and pickpocket.
I feel absolutely amazing. I think the hammer that he threw at me was actually filled with nothing but what's an alcohol?
Spotchka.
With nothing but spotchka. I feel great. I had a great night. Anyway, what was Han's lady friend? What was the name?
Oh, it is lady friend. Yes. Kira was her name.
Kira. Do you know where she might be now? She might have some kind of information on what direction Han went, where I need to search for him, that kind of thing. You know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yeah, that's what that whole thing was about. That fucking asshole got in my business.
Got in my business.
Got in my fucking business, and I was just trying to. So okay, I'm doing jobs. You know, Lady Proxima doesn't like that.
Yeah.
She told me that if I went and found Han, we can discuss me having a little bit more privileges.
Oh. That's
But then,
very nice deal.
head
Scrumrat.
Scrumrat decided that he wanted to. Oh, I'm a head Scrumrat. I need to have everything everybody else has. Meh. So now he's doing it too. If you cannot answer his questions, I would really appreciate it.
I do. I'm not a fan of Revolt. He's hit me more than once. And yeah, his like long Toydarian trunk is like scarred, and like his wings are battered. I know of Kira, but
I'm not gonna hurt her or nothing.
no, of course not. I just simply
I can give you some money.
she's in a bad spot.
As in,
She's a member of Crimson Dawn.
oh, I know one of them. Pulls out his data pad. Do you know Aemon?
I know he's one of the enforcers. I don't know much about him.
I just met him the other day. What was that other guy's name?
Dryden.
I think his name was Dryden. I met him too.
Damn.
He said he could give me a job if I needed one.
He's the head of Crimson Dawn. Listen, they're a bad group, Jup. I wouldn't recommend this.
I mean, it's just a conversation. Worst case scenario, they're like, we don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, I suppose. I would just say be careful of getting wrapped up in anything.
I've never been wrapped up in anything.
As you leave the White Worm Wait. Do you know how to contact them?
Yeah, I said I had Damon's
Oh,
contact
Very
information.
well. Stay safe.
I will. And instantly he's gonna start making a call to Eamon.
Beep 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 beep. Tick. Hello.
Hey, this is Jup Cormel. You met me at the racing track. I was looking for somebody. I'm. Do you Kira? Is that right name? What's her name?
Kira, yeah. KQI''RA.
QI and some weird shit. It said like Kira.
Give me a moment. Hello, Dryden speaking. You said you wanted to speak with Kira.
If it's possible, I can also do a job for that. To do that, anything you want.
What were you wanting to speak to Kira about?
Just the location of an old partner in crime. Not anymore.
Of yours or hers?
Hers.
Very well. First Light is my beautiful yacht. It's actually still stationed above Corellia. This would have been foreshadowed, just anytime we see the skyline. A big ass vertical, like double Dorito, so like a diamond vertical ship, in the skyline. Would you like me to send an escort, or are you fine getting up here on your own? Do you have some transportation?
I've got something. Oh, looking over at. I can get there. I got a ride.
Very well. Suppose I'll be seeing you soon.
Very, very soon. Thank you. Okay, gotta figure out how to get the fuck up there. I'm not taking that.
Damn, what? You walking down the highway, so to speak.
Whenever we were creating Dom, I asked if he wanted me to do a voice, and he said no. Tell me I'm not doing a good Dom voice right now.
I don't know.
You're an asshole.
No, it's not bad. It's better than anything I can do for now.
But I think it works really good for Jump specifically. I think this is really good.
Hell yeah. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to make my way to Hallen again. Is he in his room now?
Holland.
Holland,
Yeah,
sorry.
he's in there working away.
Hey, knock.
Yeah.
Do
He's
you
working on that protocol or that astromech. He's adding like more wheels to it. It already has 3.
do you know of anywhere near here that I could rent like a flying machine of some kind, like a skip something?
There's a couple just speedsters.
Rent, not buy. I don't have that kind of money. Or even borrow if I give him a few dollars or maybe a shot in the face, whatever.
The issue is there's just a couple of speedsters. Renting would probably be 500 for the day.
Damn.
Yeah, speedsters are expensive. None of us can dream of having one in our lifetime.
You're right. Okay.
But you might have to do some finagling. But any speedster you get, you should be able to detach from the flying streams and drive it manually. So wherever you need to go across the city, if you do obtain a speedster, have a speeder, not a superhero.
I was wondering about that. He has a speech impediment. That's why he's saying it that way. Not you. I'm talking about the kid.
Do you? How far are you going? Could you take Angie here?
That's the last option. I'm going up to the Crimson Dawn yacht that's up there.
Oh.
Yeah. Kira's up there.
Who?
Han's lady friend.
Oh.
I'm looking for him. If you didn't know, yeah.
That's cool. I loved Han. He was very nice to me. He got me food.
That's great. I'm happy for you.
I cannot foresee you being able to afford a speedster, and if you obtain one, it could be through violent means that could draw attention you might not want. I can look for local speedsters or speeders that you could obtain if you would like. It might take a couple hours though.
I don't got time like that. All right, Angie, let's go. Do you have any fuel?
Her arms like sensually wrap around your stomach.
Wait, did Holland fill the fuel up completely or no?
No.
Okay. You got any fuel I can buy? Fill the rest of the way up.
Yeah, for her, I could give you. I got some Hawaiian fuel. It would take about only 30 credits. It's low quality, but for her purposes, 30 credits for it to fill you up should do fine, and that should last you a week and a half, depending on how much you're flying.
I'll take it.
Fantastic. 30 credits. He gives you this big heart that you could just fill her up immediately. She's like, oh, oh, what a unique sensation. And she's full. And she like wraps her arms around you. Are we ready to go?
Sure, just let's go sup.
Shooting out compared to the repulsor technology, this fire is shooting out thick smog, and yeah, you're going directly for this giant yacht. I do want to show you what was it called? First class? First light. Jordan Voss's yacht is very pretty, but also very intimidating. That is above the city. Anyone can see that from anywhere in the city. Oh, it just focused, but you could tell what it looked like before. Ooh, so this is just very cool. This is concept art that makes it look a lot like a yacht.
That's crazy. That looks like a Coruscant ship.
Yeah, very clearly yacht inspired with that design. Cool. Yeah, so you go up there and there's like a tiny platform that you can land on that's made for ships to connect to, and there's just a closed door with like a keypad on it, and no one's outside.
Hello? Jup Cormel? I don't really have like a title I can say. I feel like I should be fancier right now. Hello? Knock, knock, knock.
Someone comes and opens the door. It's another one of those black suited guards who can't see their face. Name?
Jup Cormel, I just said it outside the door. Maybe you couldn't hear it. I shouldn't be mean to you. Slowly gets quieter. Maybe I shouldn't be mean to you.
How'd you get up here?
That one.
She's right there. That one, they'll have to stay outside.
Why? She can turn those off.
Oh.
Come here.
Are you going to carry
Yeah.
her?
That's what we usually do. If that's okay. Do you want to keep her?
No.
Not forever. Just now.
I can keep her for now.
Okay.
He lets you
You want
inside.
to keep her? He's fucked up. All right, Angie. I know it was an accident. Just don't do that again to him.
It wasn't an accident.
I know it wasn't an accident. Don't do it again to him.
You head in there, and there's more guards that look like that inside. Let me actually show you what they look like. Just another visual reference. And there is a woman with another one of those vendor doors. Can you please dispatch all deadly weaponry at me, please? It is a human woman with like curly pink hair and like a lot of makeup and like a lipstick vertically instead of sideways. They're not all this species, but that's what Eamon looks like. And then all of the guards do in fact have that armor, and its faceplate can like close shut like Iron Man.
All right, fine. He's just gonna drop both of his weapons on there.
Thank you very much.
Yes. No problem. He's gonna keep walking.
Yeah, you come inside and there's a ton of people eating, drinking. There's a tiny slug type creature that's singing within a pod. People dancing, people drinking, eating. Senators. You come in, you kind of feel underdressed. People kind of side eye you, and music stops for a second before continuing. Then Dryden comes up. Ah, it's so good to see you again. Jup takes your hand. You wanted to speak with Kira, correct?
Yes, just about prior acquaintance of ours.
Yeah, she's right here. And he brings you open and opens a side door and true enough, she is sitting on a couch. She goes, Jup, you didn't tell me, Dryden. Dryden goes, speak with him and then speak with me. Have a good day, Jup, and locks the door, shuts the door and locks it. Kind of moves you in by the shoulder. Jup! She kind of awkwardly hugs you. You guys weren't close, but you're the first Scrumrat she's seen since Han.
Yeah.
How are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm just making it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Han. Just anything that you know, the direction he was heading. I know you wouldn't do anything to wrong him, and I'm not doing anything to wrong him. That's gonna be a 17.
Okay.
But Lady Proxima just wants to know where he is.
What's her intentions?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Do you want me to roll again?
Yeah.
That's cocked. 11.
Um, um, I'm not lying when I say I don't know. The last time I saw him was on Corellia.
Dope.
Dope. He's laughing. The last time I saw him was on Corellia. We got separated at the gate.
Did he mention any direction he was heading or anything that he was gonna do?
No. He said he would come find me, but I was sold by Proxima off Corellia within a fortnight.
Proximus. Is this something I know of that happens a lot?
Make a history check. It's not common.
It's gonna be a 10.
10? You've never heard of Proxima selling anybody?
Proxima sold you?
Yes.
Why would she sell one of her children? I don't understand.
I believe it was meant to be a specific punishment or a fitting punishment for ones who ran away.
That's. God, I'm sorry.
It's irregardless. This is Daenerys. This is Amelia Clark. I've heard some of Han. I've tried to keep up with them. He served in the. I don't know if these records are up to date, but the last I've heard, he is serving in the Imperial Navy.
Wait. Lady Proxima sold you. Wait. So if I just tried to leave, she would sell me? Just completely ignoring his mission now.
Han was a top earner. Maybe it was that. I was head girl. Maybe that was why. Maybe not for you, Jep. I don't know. The last I heard, Han was an Imperial pilot.
Oh yeah.
You would have to.
Yeah, I should find him. Yeah.
You would have to gain access to Imperial logs. Maybe Dryden could help you with that for a fee, but to track him down.
Maybe.
Okay. If she pulls out like a wand and pushes a button and like a sensor goes out. If you do, don't tell him of my bond with Han. And it was an open secret. They were lovers. They were in a relationship. Say I barely knew him and you were just at a dead end. Please.
You just talked to him a few times. I don't. You just knew everybody.
Yeah, people person.
As you've always been.
Yeah. Outside of that, Dryden, I know there's not many. Outside of trying to gain access from any Imperials on Corellia, which could be an option. There's many Imperials here. There's many senators. Dryden might be your best bet. He just might.
You could be correct.
He just might want a bigger cost than an Imperial official might want for this information.
Yes, I
can also look through my records and try to find an Imperial individual you could talk to that maybe is a little not clean.
I was gonna ask you about something I ran into the other day. If that's okay with you.
Yes.
I ran into what I believed was a Chiss man. He kept changing his how he looked. He wouldn't tell me what his name was, but I saved him from a patrolling. What would that be called? A traffic stop? It wouldn't be a traffic stop.
A toll booth.
I saved him from a toll booth. It seems they were looking for him. Does that ring any bells for you?
That technology sounds like something I've heard rumors of, though not in frequent use. A Chiss? I haven't heard anything about a Chiss. We only docked here a handful of days ago, and I have not left First Light.
He owes me money. God damn it. Okay. That's about it. I don't really have much else. Is there anything you want me to tell anybody back home? Any final messages? Some people asked about you.
No, not in particular, no. It was very good to see you, Jep.
Do you want me to tell them I met with you?
If you could not.
No problem. Sorry, one final question. I guess I've just never questioned it, but am I safe?
The White Worms are a safer spot than a lot of places. I find myself still happy that I grew up there and not on the streets. And there's more evil in this galaxy than the White Worms. I promise you, 100-fold.
I was expecting a yes or a no, and he's gonna walk towards the door.
You open it, walk off. And do you find Dryden, or you try finding? Do you ask Kira for an Imperial contact?
No.
Do you leave and try to find different work?
No. He is going to open his data pad and text the Chiss. Or not text. He's gonna call the Chiss.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Hello?
This is Jup. I saved your life.
Yes, I feel...
Forget me?
No, sir. I feel quite better now. I apologize. This is the first I've thought of you.
Is it possible for us to meet?
Do you have an account I could transfer credits?
I don't want funds anymore. There's something I need done, and you seem like somebody who can do things.
Very well. Yes, let me send you some coordinates.
Thank you.
Do you do anything else on this expensive frigate yacht with Dryden Voss, leader of Crimson Dawn?
No, I'm not gonna rob from people who can kill me.
You can rob or make friends?
True. I'm gonna look around. Does
Give up
anybody
booty?
seem interesting?
So...
That's gonna be a 10. Oh wait, no. I'm doing perception. That's gonna be a 13.
13. There is an individual, slicked back hair, a pale-skinned human man with a thin black beard, that is drinking from a bourbon bottle and just kind of looking around. And he sees you and he beckons you over.
He's gonna walk over.
Hi, I'm Rubak. Rubak.
It's Jup. It's nice to meet you. What do you want to talk about?
You seem like you don't belong here, if you don't mind me saying.
That's kind of mean, but okay.
Do you disagree with my sentiment?
It's whatever you want to say, sure. Yeah.
Do you have any info on Halcyon Brood or the Black Sun you might be willing to give up? I'm investigating into different factions, so to speak.
I got one of their jetpacks downstairs, but that's about it.
How did you obtain one of their jetpacks?
A lively conversation.
Goddamn.
A lively dice throw.
Goddamn. Can you make a deception, please?
No, I am alluding to what I am alluding to.
Oh, okay. Hello, Gus. Well, did you gain any information out of them?
Nothing specifically.
What were they going after?
A shipment of pure radium.
Rhydonium.
Rhydonium.
Well, I'll look into that.
But none of that came from me.
Of course. Here, and he hands you 50 Imperial credits. I assume there's denomination, so he hands you a 50 Imperial credit dollar bill. Credit.
230. 238.
Like I said, my name's Rubak. Would you like my contact information?
That'd be great.
Do you just have an area in there where it's like contact info and you can put people's names?
I can do that now.
I think you should. Ruback. Like I said, I'm investigating different factions. If you're willing to give dirt on anybody that you don't particularly like, me having this information will harm them. So, don't tell anybody I told you that.
Well, just so you know what kind of information I'm gonna have access to, you seem like a nice guy. You're not gonna like tell anybody like my stuff, right?
No.
That's not how that works. Okay, good. I work with. Do you know of Lady Proxima?
I've heard the name. An underbelly crime lord is all I know. They seem lower down on the rung.
Yes, I work for her.
Okay.
It's
Small
more
fish, as I'm concerned.
Okay, that's me again.
You don't want to be a big fish in the small pound of Corellia, I tell you that.
It'll be me eventually. Anyway, I just work for her, and I do like kind of small time stuff. I'm looking for somebody named Han Solo.
I guess I help you, you help me. I'll let you know if I hear of Han.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
And Black Sun,
what?
Honestly, info on Crimson Dawn would not be remiss as well. Clearly, I hold some information as I'm enjoying the presence of the First Light, but criminal syndicates is my trade. Information on them.
That specifically, of course, would be a lot pricier. That's something I'd have to look into at a later date.
Of course.
I have more important current activities.
Very well.
What was this guy's name again?
Ruback. Ruback.
Ruback, and that's just his whole. That's it.
Cool. That's all he said.
Cool. Well, anyway, I have a very nice lady waiting for me downstairs. I'm gonna get out.
Yeah, you head there. The guy sees you exit and goes, Thank God. It exits back in and just floating there.
Was he nice to you, Angie?
Yeah, he seemed very interested in the histories of Corellia, I had to tell him.
Were you interested in the histories of Corellia she had to tell you?
The door shut. What did you find out? What's our next goal? Are we closer to Han?
We gotta go find some registries or something. Apparently he wanted to be a stormtrooper or something when he left, so we gotta go talk to some people. He doesn't know that he was going to stormtrooper training, but he just said going to Imperial training, right?
Kira said she knew he was in the Imperial Navy.
Okay.
So, pilot.
He wants to be a stormtrooper or something.
Are we going to attempt to find a slicer to slice in, or are we going to speak with an Imperial?
I made a meeting with somebody who I'm hoping can do something like that. He doesn't seem to be good friends with the Imperial, so I assume that he has some kind of fingers in that.
Well, let me take you there.
Yeah, it's great.
You burst off.
Thank God I did this, because otherwise, how was I going to get anywhere? Not like I can put the jetpack on or something.
You could have every ship you've been in. You could have shot both of them in the back of the head and took it.
Yeah, and he's not a villain. He's just he needs to make money.
You head deeper and deeper down the low levels, and you eventually come and stop at an area. Yeah. He is sitting there with the hood over his head. He now has his chest complexion again. Jup, how can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for a name. I was told that he was, in the Imperial Registry for flight people. He wants to be a pilot or something. So if you could get access to a registry of some kind of people who left from Corellia to go do that, that would be very helpful. I would not need your money anymore for saving your life as a good Samaritan as I was.
That sounds fantastic. I tell you what, I do have. You came to the right place. We do have people in, tapped into information about the Empire, so to speak. Let me call someone here, and he says a code name. He says, "Can we get a slicer to my coordinates?" What's the name you're looking for?
Han Solo.
And would that be his legal name?
That's what I was given.
Okay. After like 10 minutes of waiting, a little speedster comes up and someone hops off of it. Yeah, what am I doing? It's a Lanik, which is like Yoda with human-colored skin and bigger ears and a ponytail. How can I help you?
That's the guy that Dinjarin found on that planet, right?
No, that's not.
Oh,
they don't have ears at all.
You're right.
Yeah.
Where have you seen them before?
Evan Peel is a Jedi. He is the most famous Lanik. If you all are Clone Wars fans, he is the Jedi that Ahsoka breaks out of a prison with before he is mauled to death by wolves. Very cool. Imagine this guy, but he's hacking.
Imagine that guy, but he has super cool hacker gear on.
Studded on him. You can't contain his aura.
That's insane. He looks like a Harry Potter goblin. Dude, the fact that she got away with that is crazy. You cannot make big-eared, long-nosed people that run the banks and get away with that.
Luckily, this one's just a schemer. So, who am I looking for?
Han Solo.
Han Solo.
Imperial Registries, probably like 3 years ago, he left.
3 years ago. So that's 2XNY, ABN. What am I looking for anywhere in particular?
Here, they left from here, went somewhere.
Mm-hmm. I see this. Expelled from the Carrot Flight Academy for insubordination, serving as a mud trooper corporal. Currently, he is deployed as a member of the Imperial Armor Division, the 224th. They are deployed on Mimban currently, which is an active war zone, one of the worst in the galaxy.
On a scale of like 1 being.
If the second number is 10, it's 10.
Okay.
Minban has been in conflict, and he looks to the Chiss in agreement for hundreds of years, and the Republic and the Empire are constant occupation. If you are attempting to save this man, I apologize. He is dead. The records are most likely not updated.
I need to get him here.
Find a ship to Minban, then.
Do you so I don't have funds for that. Do you guys have any like jobs or anything you need done? I know I've been mean to you a little bit, pointing at the Chiss man. I see now a Chiss.
Yes.
I know I was mean to you. I just wanted my money. I like you a lot. You seem cool. If I can do some jobs for y'all, I would appreciate it. I don't like the Empire. You guys don't like the Empire. Yeah.
My
We
name
can do
is
some.
Yunin. The Chiss.
Yunnan.
UNAN was all I had in mind. Same as Thrawn is Mithron Duandu. His name is probably 5 more syllables than that. I'm Yunin. I do not want to tell you this individual's name. He is a covert individual.
It's nice to meet you, CI.
That's funny, confidential informant. You're fine with doing anti-imperial work?
Most of my face is covered up anyway.
Then we'll be in touch with you. And perhaps we can even gift you a ship. We have many old weapons, old ships, old credits. If you do a decent deed for us, we could outfit you entirely.
I'm open for anything.
We'll be in touch.
All right. Angie, let's get out of here.
What is that?
This is my robot. She just drives me around places.
Come here. Angie looks between the slicer and you.
What are you gonna do to her?
He walks over and
can you
takes
not
a blowtorch, and the Chiss is trust me. He fixes up the bottom so she's smooth, basically. And then he plugs into her. She's like, oh my.
This takes a while, doesn't it? I've never watched anybody sliced before. That was the actual good word.
She cannot be tracked by her previous owner. I heard
she was being tracked
actively. Yes. She can no longer be tracked by her previous owner. Her circuitry should run more perfect.
They must have been really confused. It's the idea of watching the tracking. They start trying to go get her whenever they go up into the sky.
Yeah.
That was probably what the Halcyon brood was. And then suddenly she is down in the pit. And then suddenly up in the sky.
And then at the capital of the Crimson Dawn. Why is my chipped Pomeranian on O block?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is this what kills us? I think we've had funnier stuff happen. I'm almost sure of it.
I'm almost sure. Okay.
Oh my God.
She should just run more smoothly now. And you hear the echo in her voice is gone. She's like, I feel better. I integrated her with her circuitry better too. She should be able to control the jetpack better.
That's great. I'm real happy. Thank you.
My work here is done. He gets on his little moped speeder.
I'll keep in contact with both of you. Thank you.
I should contact you by tonight with a mission for you.
That's great. Thank you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just gonna go home.
I mean, you go home. You chill. Is there anyone in particular you think of, or any members you want to seek out? There's Rebolt, and then Psych is the second boy who looks up the Rebolt. Those 4 guys I mentioned earlier, obviously. Bancy is the top girl, third girl. She's very cagey. She has sharpened teeth. Tunnel Toily is this tunneler, little human boy who's very good at thieving. Very young, 6. Chates is a warrior who looks up to Rebolt. Jaglio is a warrior who looks up to Rebolt. Hallen is your closest friend, probably. So you
I
want to find Helen, yeah.
I will first go find him, and then I am just going to drop off Angie and be like, if you can get my legs, I'd appreciate it. I know that would be difficult to do.
How much credits do you have on you?
238.
I can do it for 180.
Why'd you have to ask how many credits I had on me before you answered that question?
Don't worry about it.
I won't ask that.
I could be trying to take you for a majority of your money, or maybe it costs more and I'm being nice. Leave her.
I'm gonna take it that way.
What is your favorite color, Angie? And he asks her and he begins.
Hey Google. What was I gonna ask? Hey Google. How much is 180 minus 238? Did that in the wrong way.
Oh, 58. He just said, hi, how can I help you? Late. It's 58.
It's 58? Okay.
Yes.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you walk off. You kind of go and probably take a nap at your place.
Well, no, I'm next.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
I want to... Who do you think is, like, working for Rybolt, or, like, is publicly, like, one of his guys that would be the most likely to defect?
Oh, make a history check.
Oh my god. 18.
18. So you know that Psych is the second in he's the second boy, so he's very close. He's close to Rebolt, but you do know on an 18 that he has always been jealous of Rebolt, and has always wanted to, always undoubtedly wanted to get the position of head Scrumrat.
Okay, I more meant come on my side.
I'm saying you could manipulate him and turn him against Rebolt.
I want to have friends. What about the feral one?
Bancy? She's not close to anybody.
I'm gonna go talk to Bancy.
You go and find Bancy. She's this, yeah, around your age, a little older, probably 20, sharpened teeth. She has like, she's a near human, similar to the other ones down here. Yeah, you go to like her private quarters where she's far removed away. She has white streaks in her face. You can see her right now. I don't know why not. I know she had a weapon I read about that was very funny. Equipment. She carries a satchel for stolen parts, and she uses a battered pipe known as the rat hammer as a makeshift weapon. So she has her rat hammer. You come in and she's slamming down a rat. Ah!
Hey, I want to talk to you real quick.
What?
Are your friends going to be part of the conversation, or are you...
No.
Okay. I was just wondering, have you heard about the fight me and Rebo got into recently?
Yes.
It was, I would say I won, just not due to me. But anyway, some shit's about to go down. I think everybody can tell, kind of.
Yeah, it's been rough.
I'm telling you, if you kind of support me, I won't be an asshole to you once I am head Scrumrat. And we all know that Rebolt is a little bitch.
Make a persuasion check.
9.
9? Okay.
Thank you. He's gonna leave.
Now what do you do?
We all know that Rebolt is a little bitch. It's so funny. I'll go talk to Psych.
Oh yeah, you talk to Psych. Yeah, he's a bit older. He's like 22. He has like a thin strapped beard. You go and you see that he's like practicing throwing knives and like sticking them into his stone wall.
I'm not here to hurt you, nothing. I have a conversation to have.
Okay.
You know everything that's happened recently.
Yeah. Your bot fried my friend.
My bot protected me, your friend, through a mace at my head.
Mace at my head.
I think we're pretty even. I almost died.
Have you seen Rebolt?
Nobody ever wants to see Rebolt again. Anyway, I'm just here to tell you, I'm going to be head Scrumrat eventually. If you wish for me to be nice to you, when I am head Scrumrat, do not assist him. I'm not even asking you to help me. Then you maybe get a shot at my head once I'm head Scrumrat. It's whoever you think is easier to kill.
Make a persuasion check.
With advantage, because I'm not actually asking for him to be on my side. I'm asking him to follow his own desires.
I say you can add a D4 for that.
Thank God. 11.
I try to stay out of things.
Good man. He's gonna walk out.
Then what do you do?
He's probably gonna go to bed.
Yeah, you have a long ass 2 days.
Of political espionage
Yeah.
of just asking people not to be assholes.
Beep, 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 beep. You have a little call on your thing that you answer, or you can see who it's from. It's from just.
I don't. Oh, damn it.
So-
Okay.
Well,
Hello. Yep.
what are you gonna do?
I was just gonna answer it without knowing. What's up, fucker? Hello.
We found a goal for you. I'm sending you some coordinates to discuss it tomorrow morning.
Thank God.
It's an assassination of an official.
Okay. I won't ask anymore.
Great.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks, honey. It's already been hung up.
Do you think of anyone before you drift off to bed? Anyone from your past or anyone you just met? Hello, puppy. Are you searching for a name?
Maybe.
Would you like me to provide the name?
Yeah.
Are you thinking of Cassina?
Probably.
The girl?
Yes.
Yeah, Cassina. She was a member of the White Worms, but she was just disgusted with how they operate, and she's similar to you. She urged you to move away with her.
But I did not.
But you did not want to. You were fine with this steady in the life, and then after she left, you kind of got that she was right, and you started doing bigger jobs. You've asked her on Corellia, but she doesn't seem to still be on Corellia. Just your Kira.
Yeah.
With that, you fade off until hello. You look up, Angie's there.
You have legs. Okay,
They're
that's
black
good.
plated, just like her. She has a couple scuffs. They're old and stale or gray in some areas, but they're mostly black. And you notice that the jetpack is gone.
Where's your jetpack?
She turns around. It comes out of her back.
Upgrades. That's good. Okay. We should get you a gun. I think you need a gun.
I will see if I can download a program to use a gun.
Okay. We'll get you a gun.
I'll keep you safe. In the meantime, she walks over and just bends over in front of the door.
I'm probably fine right now. A
Okay.
Rebold wouldn't make another attempt.
I will power down for the evening if that's okay. Normally I power down every night. I do not need to, but it is after all the trauma my body has gone through. It is urging for it.
Yeah, no worries. That's completely fine.
And you similarly power down as well. Okay, that was the end of session 1 of Ballad of a Scrumrat. Session 1 titled The Children of Corellia.
I did not mean for Jump to be this silly. I think it's really good. Like it a lot.
We will be streaming at least one more session this week.
Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. At the earliest Thursday. So at the earliest 2 days of OS, we'll find it out. And that will be the next whatever. Even if we only have one more this week, it'll be Dark Tether. It's the superhero.
What day are we? We're planning on Thursday right now, right?
I believe so, or Friday. After tonight, I know I don't have to do anything else. Okay, after Friday.
If we can do Friday, I would prefer Friday.
We will. I'll find out. We will keep you all informed. If you want to stay definitely informed, look in the link in the caption. Look in the link in the description of this here stream, and in the YouTube upload there will be a link to the Discord that you guys can join, and we see updates, we send memes there. We might return to Jump before then, but we will definitely return to Jump Cormel's story on May 22nd when The Mandalorian and Grogu comes out.
It really depends, most of all, on how much we're thinking about this series after this point in time.
Yeah. But then that'll be the end, kind of Jumps, at least current plans. But I would love to return to Jump again in the future. Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I like Jump as I have for 4 years now.
Yes. Jump's very cool. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, it's up in the air. If we can do multiple sessions this week, we plan to. But we've already done. We streamed yesterday and today, which is great. We did the Song of Ice and Fire yesterday. We'll do at least one more.
Yeah.
Like I said, this series is done for the moment. Weeks out, we'll return to it, and then it'll be done. A Song of Ice and Fire has 2 more, and then those will be done when that's finished. We have 2 ongoings: Dark Tether and the normal D&D game.
I don't think I have heard this number yet. How long do you think Dark Tether will go for?
I think Dom's story will go for 12 to 14 sessions. And then I don't think I'd want to DM again unless it's like for more people or maybe even a different character in Dark Tether's world. And then I've said this in Dark Tether. The main concept I have for that world is a superhero college. We'd probably see Dom again once he's 18 at that superhero college.
Gen V.
Gen V inspired, undoubtedly. I'm not hiding it. I wish there was a season 3.
I can't believe this.
We don't need to get into that. But thank you guys so much for tuning into Ballad of a Scrumrat. We hope you guys like Jump Cormel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful evening and peace out. Bye-bye.
Peace.
It's still stopping both. I wonder if the recording can see this. How are you guys doing? I'll just let it sit.
If you can see this, give us a number 3 in the comments below.
Comment 3 for 3 player characters in a different one. A Song of Ice and Fire.
I don't know. I just thought of a number. That's crazy how long it goes for.
The record normally, if you're watching this, you think it's silly. Normally, it doesn't do that. That's another thing. I have to get my computer this week. They said it'd be done early this next week, so I'm going to call